sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome back. If you're new here, say what's up. let's have a good week into the weekend, should I say? But no trades overnight. Some pretty interesting price action. We'll go over that. But we got about 40 minutes until the open. So nothing on the table right now. We had GDP news come in and really did a whole lot of nothing. I don't know if it even really affected anything, but it did come out. And we got Jolt's job openings at 10. So that's about an hour and 20 minutes from now. Plenty to go over before then. But we are doing some giveaways today. But you have to be a member of ASFX TV. That's where we're going to be live here today. Still going on X and YouTube, wherever you're watching, and we'll stay here, but we're mainly going to be on ASFX TV where we are every morning. So to be involved in the giveaway, you have to be a member. You can see the links in my bio, anywhere down below. First month free if you just use code first, but you have to be a member. We're going to give away a couple accounts. We do them every week. So join in, take some trades with us, relax, enjoy your Friday trading, and then enjoy the weekend. We'll be back at it next week again. But let's go over today, shall we? Nothing on the table. We'll definitely take a look at yesterday's price action if we have some time, the trades that we took, but kind of just sitting here at pre-market highs on ES. It is above, sitting right on its POC. The value area low is right there as well. The high is above. Now we had a sharp drop overnight. What time was that? Probably London Open, yeah, like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Sellers step in. Another morning where we took out yesterday's low. If you guys remember yesterday's stream, if you guys were here, take it back there. From Wednesday into Thursday, we took out the previous day's low and even retested it here as a nice resistance level. So it was a nice short continuation play. We come into today, we took out the very same previous day's low. Now, we're not below it again like we were yesterday, right? A little bit different. But when we take out a previous day's low, there's a pretty good chance that day wants to be bearish. So more so than bullish. Doesn't mean it needs to be a giant rip for the lows, but you do have to keep that in mind that this could be setting up our next lower high up here, right? Lower high yesterday. There could be a lower high in here to try to come back down. It's not a bullish trending market this week. Since Monday, if we zoom out, you're still going to be theoretically bullish just above, right? Sunday's drop into Monday. That big picture, this could be a higher low into the coming weeks, but tough to see them both ways. So we're just going to read and react. Right side of VWAP. Now we're getting a little push. Let's go to the 1 minute here. Well, 8:45 news. What do we got there? Let's check financial juice. Maybe just delayed, maybe normal. All right. All right. All right. Buyer stepping in. Bakojo, what's up? Marcel, what's up? Tebow, Tashi. Belfort says, hello, Austin. That's not me. Just checking in. How tall are you? I'm not Austin, but all right. What's going on? 23-hour trader, Grand Rising. What do you take, like an hour off? You sleep for an hour? 23-hour trader? Pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive. Luna, what's up, my man? How you doing? You've been crushing it. How's the streams going in the morning with Zach? Good, good, good. Doing good, my friend. How you doing? Belfort, how tall is Austin? I think he's like 6'3", somewhere around that ballpark. He's up there. Is the 15-minute the highest time frame you guys like to use? That's a good question. Yeah, I don't really go higher than the 15. For fun, we like to keep an eye on the daily because it is important. But like in terms of like decisions on what I'm gonna do today, no, I don't go to the 1 hour, the 4 hour. NQ, man, here on this daily is awful. Oh my god. Trend is your friend, and there's just no continuation of it. Pretty damn tough. You zoom out when we're just having these nice, you wake up, you buy it. Long, 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 long. Pullback, more longs to come in. Very indecisive down here. So I keep that in mind to know that we're very choppy. But yeah, 15-minute and down. Good question. But we're going to pump up here. Nowhere near yesterday's high because yesterday was a nice bearish day. Let's take a look at that real quick. I had a nice trade yesterday. Oops. Whoops. My bad. My monthly is open. I meant to go to the day. My monthly, let's see, yesterday, Thursday, this short. Now, this is my short on NQ. It's right out of Futures 2.0. So anyone that's going to take advantage of signing up for ASFX TV, like I said, it's absolutely free. You come here. It's going to be live streaming here today at 9:20. But you scroll on down, Futures 2.0, the strategy that we're trading on stream every morning. It's absolutely free when you sign up as well. So go through that this weekend. It's Friday. You're not going to be trading this afternoon or Saturday, Sunday. So study up on this. Come back next week, Monday. to the streams again, ready to go, knowing the terms that we're using, the key levels, the view ups we're using, right? Prepared, right? And then you'll understand this setup even more. On the break and retest of New York view up. The New York view up is from today's 9:30 open, and it's always going to be the key view up that we're looking at. We have another one called the daily view up here. That's the black one from 6 p.m. last night. That one's definitely important, but you can see we have full alignment. We're below both of them, lower highs and lower lows. A lot of the chat was making money on these shorts on stream, which was great. We'll take a look at that in a second. But I get my retest. Stop loss can't be too tight ever. And I'll have a YouTube video coming out on this day as I do all of them. So make sure you go back and check. I think this previous video is from Tuesday or Wednesday's price action. Let's see if I could see. That's Wednesday. That's Wednesday's price actions. Go check out Wednesday's recap if you missed that. And another video will be out on yesterday's trades. But you can't have a stop loss too tight because I don't know if this is going to be the last time we touch New York VWAP. I would have gone swept out and then the move lower. So give it room until it's no longer making lower highs. And we're still making lower highs below previous structure back here, this pin. This is the retest. And then it goes, right? So I'm able to sit through it. It goes into drawdown, but we're still holding view up. So I'm not told I'm wrong or that buyers are stepping in. So I just sit through it. And I'm always trading back down to previous structure, somewhere we've already been, right? So it's a pullback strategy. Let me go back down rather than chase breakouts, right? I'm getting a good price. I'll trade back to the lows. And I think it only went a little bit lower and then came right back up. But ES's version, I would honestly suggest screenshotting this markup, whether you're on your phone or computer, I don't care. Just screenshot it, read the notes. This is right out of Futures 2.0. It could be the first break of opening range low. Not taking that. It very rarely runs. Sometimes it does. It might today. I don't know. But I know it's not the best price that I want to be taking. I could probably find a retest and a pullback. And here it is. So first break of open range low, not chasing that, right? But see the pullback to view up and sellers show their hands saying, yep, we're going to stick in here. We're not going to give the view up back to the buyers. Okay, cool. Then I do want to be a seller. Stop loss at the high. Because as long as buyers don't step in for a new high of day, I want to be short. So you sit through it and then boom, you get 4 minutes stress-free new low. Done for the day. Could be, right? It's before 10 a.m. And then I missed that one. That's like the version of this here on NQ. You can see it doesn't quite pull back to the view ups the same. But that's why people were taking the shorts on ES on stream. Clean, beautiful. What happens? I don't just FOMO in. I wait 10 minutes and I get the exact same price. And you trade it again if you took it the first time, right? So super clean yesterday. Pretty clean week, I think, except for Wednesday. I don't know. Were any of the days really ugly? I know yesterday's afternoon was pretty slow, but I think there was clean days every day. Take a look at Wednesday real quick. Wednesday had a lot of trades. This was like the loss and then the win. Break even on that, but then we had some nice shorts later on. Scalp lower there. The New York view up bounce here, right? This is that New York view up I'm talking about. Same one we shorted off of yesterday. Retest there, nice pop. Retest there, nice pop. Break there. You get the gist. You get why we're looking at this view up. It might have been Wednesday that I'm saying was a little bit tougher. So Tuesday's this video here. Long there, pre-market. I don't know. They were all clean. But I'll have a video. Maybe I'll do a weekly recap video. Monday was clean as well. Monday was nice. Right off the overnight view up. So we're having a good week on stream. See what we could cap it off with on a Friday, shall we? AJ, what's up, my man? Craig, good morning. Good morning. But yeah, we'll do some account giveaways with Top One Futures. So if you guys need an account with them heading into next week, they're still running the Elite Dailies. Has any of you tried these? I do want to know. Honest opinions. What's your guys' thoughts on anyone that has tried these Elite Daily accounts? It's the new evals that came out with Top One Futures. So it's even cheaper than this if you use code Evan. I forget exactly what. I think it drops to like maybe 60%. But for a 50K account, you can get it for like $90 all in. Because if you look here, activation fee, none. So you're all in for, let's just call it $100. But you have to pass a challenge first. But you spent $100. It's not going to be an instant funded. If you want to get right into instant funded, you got to spend a little bit more. I think that makes sense. I have not tried these yet. I probably will buy one or two just to be able to speak on it a little bit better because you have to pass the challenge, build the buffer. But then once you do so, daily payouts and no activation fee once you do pass that challenge. So I could see the appeal in it. I could see the draw. I could see it. So I'm curious to know who's trading them and how you guys are liking them. Is there a consistency rule? There is on a challenge, but it's 45%, so that's pretty damn normal. That's like a 3-day pass. But I guess, yeah, there's no consistency rule on funded. Yeah, consistency on funded, none. That's pretty damn good too. Right. So once you build that, well, not even. Once you pass the challenge, you now are technically funded. Wouldn't suggest it, but you could beef that thing up like the buffer in a day or two, 3 days. You don't have to like chip away consistency rule. You know what I mean? But I haven't tried them yet, but it's crazy. Let's do get funded. Elite daily, 50K. It goes up to 100K, but I just normally speak on 50s. For 218, yeah, a 50K drops to 87. $87. I'm gonna spend that on like not even half the dinner tonight, a quarter of dinner. So just don't go out to eat tonight and buy 4 accounts. That's crazy. But it says here the 50K is 109. So you do get 60% off. So if anyone's gonna buy it, don't use code daily. That would be retarded, in my opinion. First timer, been a while since I have seen you active, so this would be first time active. I'm always active, my man. Yeah, maybe put on notifications because I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But good to have you here. Good to have you here. Luna's working on passing still. Stoked. Nice. Yeah, I'm interested to see how people like them. I know many of you got gonna try them just with like the low barrier. It's $90. You guys all have $90. I'd say even $200 to buy two, but like not everyone has $800 to go buy two instant fundeds every month. You know what I mean? So the low cost, and that's why we also suggest the Ignite accounts for anyone that's unfamiliar. Also on my YouTube. You go to my YouTube channel here, it's Evan Dyer. It's the same everywhere. Playlists. I have a top on futures playlist breaking down the three, not three, there's five now, all the account types. So the Ignites, the new Ignite, they offer 150K size as well for any of you guys that want to beef it up. The regular top on futures instant funded rules, the Sim Pros, been a while on that one, but seems like you guys like this one. So if you have any questions on each different account type, my account right here, or my playlist. But the Ignites, they're cheaper as well. So it is an instant funded, smaller consistency, smaller payout cap, but it's a smaller cost. You get what you pay for. AJ, turns out I actually finished Wednesday in the green. I had a limit order, got picked around at 1 o'clock and was held all the way through, saved the day for me. And Wednesday, Austin was on stream, so we broke that streak. You were saying, AJ, right? You were saying you made you were red all the days Austin was there or something. But nice. Nice, nice, nice. Todd, what time frame does the new indicator plot its value areas POC New York session from 9:30 to 4 o'clock or 6 p.m. to 4 o'clock? Ooh, that's a good question. So I'm not your volume guy. I'm not your valuary guy. Randy would be able to answer that. Randy's going to be on stream with us today on AceFX TV, but he'll also, you guys will also see it here still on X and YouTube. Also, a lot of it comes from Zach Zarb, who Luna trades with, his liquidity concepts here on Futures 2.0. So, not saying I don't suggest this, but if you're looking to trade like me, I'm trading that's my name right here, Futures 2.0. So, go through this first before you overcomplicate things and overwhelm yourself while watching this as well. Right, there's steps to it, one by one, one by one. But this is more liquidity and volume explained in there. But with this new indicator that we have, it paints it all for me. Right, so if I double click this, this is our new VTC indicator. The link's in my bio on this one as well. You can find it underneath anywhere. But there's plenty of options on this. View ups you could turn on, off. Right, there's a start of week that I don't have on, but I know someone was mentioning that yesterday. Let's turn that on for fun. Opening range, initial balance, all these different things, but then also the previous day's value area levels here. And there's even previous week's value area levels, which Randy also has on. I have them turned off right now, just keeping things simple. But yeah, anything you guys need on the indicator, that's painted for you. And that's in the acefx.biz/indicator. But then now that I look at it with that start of week view up on again, it's above us. So let's see if we smack that thing. Go to ES, it's probably looking very similar. Yeah, it's a little bit above us. How to participate. So the giveaway, we're gonna be on AceFX TV only. Like I was saying, you gotta be a member. We'll still be live streaming here today, but to be involved in the giveaways, you have to sign up for AceFX TV. You can see it on the bottom, or use code FIRST. The link's in my bio on YouTube or X or anywhere. But if you sign up, you could join today. And if not, you sign up over the weekend. We'll do more giveaways next week. I start the stream so early. Why not? What else am I gonna do? I'm here. Get prepped for the day. Distract you guys so you don't trade pre-market. Yeah, and the procedure to enter the giveaway, once you guys are on AceFX TV, there's a live chat over there, which will get priority. We'll send a form in there to be able to sign up for the giveaway. You won't see it on this chat. Yeah, AJ. Did mess up my consistency rule a bit. Why is that? You made too much money? It did mess up my consistency rule? Yes. What, you made too much money? Big dog? So, are there any other trades this week that were nice? I mean, yesterday I had these two marked up. I was just saying this is the trade of the day, trade of the week. I mean, it's just so damn clean. Like to a T, I could literally put this markup in futures 2.0 and how you have the full view up alignment. These two body closes are like literally perfect off of the New York VWAP. You're not like getting too strong of a candle that now you're selling it down there. It's like right there saying, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get in this thing. And if you miss it, you miss it because then it's gone. So hopefully you guys made money down there one way or another. One way or another. I gotcha, AJ. I gotcha. What account is that? Like a 50K then? 50K instant or ignite? So what was that pop? Oh, we got something at 8:45 here on my financial juice. It was literally 1 minute up and just slowly crawling back down. France and Italy open talks with Iran in hopes of securing safe Hormuz passage. Okay, so that has to be that. 8:45. Okay. What else did we have? If Jolt's job openings at 10, I guess something to keep an eye on. Zooming in now on this 1 minute, you can see our levels that we're going to be playing with today. The POC, longs above that are going to be the easier trade. It's going to be tough to short through that. And even this overnight view up, right? Ideally, probably. And it's tough, right? Yesterday was like perfect. Let's just zoom out real quick. We had a bearish day Wednesday, bearish overnight, pullback, but no new higher high, right? Because the back here, lower high, and then the lower low. Not that that can't still be true for today's big picture, but let's go to today. We had lower high, lower low, higher high. That's not ideal, right? So for bearish structure, I should say. Not that this can't keep coming down and we say, oh, this is the lower high from back here yesterday. Absolutely. But what I was going to say was because if it comes back down here at the open to this overnight view up, value very low level, and we find some bounce, I would definitely still consider longs back up in the direction of this higher high. But if it comes lower at the open, probably not going to just get involved in shorts right into that VWAP. Probably have to wait. But we're fine waiting. We'll give away some accounts. We'll see the news come out. We'll recap our weeks. Austin took a bunch of daily payouts. I think he needs like one win today to get another daily payout. Randy took another one with Top Step, I believe, earlier in the week. So we're fine this week. I'm not going to not trade, but I don't really have to trade. We're off to a great week, great start to the month. If nothing's screaming at me, I'm not going to just jump into something at 9:45 for the sake of it. Ryan, was that the 5 minute or 2 minute? The markup, this markup was probably the one. Yeah, this markup was on the 1 minute if you were referring to that. All my trades are on the 1 minute or 2 minute for execution and things like that. And this right now is the 1 minute as well. Yeah, 50K ignite. Tough, tough, tough. Start a week view up is yellow. Yeah. I just turned that on this morning. So when you get this indicator, for anyone that does want it, like I said, it's down below acefx.biz/indicator. It's going to come with everything's black for the most part. these VWAPs, your value area levels, and you can customize them to whatever you want. But then it's not just a giant rainbow, and you're like, what does each one mean? To you, it can mean whatever the hell it wants. Make it whatever color. Now, when you guys send me markups on stream, it would be ideal if you kept the same colors that I did, so I know what the hell VWAP you're looking at. But if your New York VWAP is red, I might be able to tell. But for things like this, I wouldn't know where it's anchored from. Is ASFX TV live now too, Evan? No, no, no. We'll give it 20 minutes or so. So ASFX TV, I think I've said it too many times this morning, but that's all right. We'll be live here on X and YouTube where you're watching currently. And then also at 9:25, we're going to fire up another stream alongside it where our members will get priority on their questions, their markups, all that different stuff. And that's also where we'll be running the giveaway. And when you come here and you sign up, you get the strategies, but also the replays. So you can see here yesterday, there's my nice, beautiful short on my trade yesterday. So all the stream replays are posted too. If you join late, you can't make one, whatever. They're all in replay as well as Zach's. Zach was live here yesterday with James. So lots of content for you guys to consume. No, you're good, Mike. You're all good. And then yeah, that's where we'll do the giveaway in the chat here. So we got 20 minutes and then 25 minutes until the open. You're good, you're good, you're good. I usually keep the same colors. I mean, I wish I had it still open, and it was great. Yesterday's stream was really good. It was me and Randy. Randy took the same trade. Let's go to ES real quick. I didn't do it in my DRC. Let's rewind this thing. Where's yes? Is this yesterday? Yeah, let's just go here. Doesn't matter. Boom. Look at those VWAPs. This was the version of it on ES. This short that I'm fantasizing over. Oof. They're a little too good. But anyways, there's that short. Pulls back to view up. I was going on a rant as well, and I'll say it one more time here for anyone that wasn't there. You're short here. I first called out this short on stream. It's very early on. We don't trade the first 15 minutes. This short idea comes at 9:42. So the opening range isn't even set yet, but it's an idea. You have full alignment, break below New York. I've said it 1,000 times. New York view up is the price that I want. So that's why it intrigued me, but we miss it. All right. Pulls back 10 minutes later, you get that view up again. So don't just FOMO in on your first idea because you missed it and you're pissed off. Oh, shit, I knew it. Nope. Just wait. Now, with this one, it drops 4 minutes, 5 minutes for, you want to put a number to it, 1.4R. Pretty damn good. But the whole idea being take your damn profits. I said I'm trading pullbacks down to previous structure. Right? Not always to a T. I'll sometimes get a little bit of a breakout, right? Like down here. But the whole idea being it gave you 4 or 5 minutes, all stress-free profits for a new low. What are you going to not take profits? You're just going to be like, all right, let me move stop to break even now. So like I can't lose and let's just run this thing right back up to entry in the next 5 minutes. So it's like, just take your profits. You'll probably get another re-entry. If you want to hold this longer, they just very rarely just run forever. So anyone that took this didn't make money because they got smacked break even. You run the risk of now doing something stupid. But Randy took this short since I like to think, not in a bad way, that I got him into this trade because I was already short on NQ, and he liked the shorts as well. But if you look at it solely on ES, it's a little bit premature because it never breaks below the New York, right? That is the prerequisite. Trading on the right side of it, it is currently above. But anyways, had a good stop loss at opening range high, saying, you know what? As long as this doesn't make a higher high, I still like the shorts. So people shorted it on stream with Randy. Let's say you got filled in this wick. Oh shit, we didn't close below. People bailed on it when it was just over here and take the loss. And then what happens? The lower low comes in. You miss out on the win because you overreacted. There's no new information. Now I'll agree. This doesn't look good. It doesn't look like, holy shit, sellers are really strong. We're above the New York VWAP. But it's not telling me, you know what, this trade idea is invalid. I don't see sellers stepping in. This doesn't look good. It's like until we break above both view ups and changing structure, I can't really say much about this. This is all just noise, right? We're still within the range. We're still below view ups, still not breaking higher. So I know it looks shitty, but I got to give it time. I got to give it time. Now it was easy for me on NQ, as you saw yesterday. It never broke above my New York, so I wasn't questioning the shorts at all, as you would maybe on ES, right? It looks a whole lot different here. Like, oh, for sure, I want to sell this thing still. It's right on VWAP. But if you happen to be on ES, which many of you are, you could have been talked out of it. But Randy did a good job holding through, surviving this pullback, and then it comes back down, and you make your money. And same point that I made, I got out on this big red candle here. It goes 19 points. It goes 26 at most on that quick pin. And then what happens? Right back to entry. So take your profits. Imagine someone just took 3 shorts and got 3 break evens yesterday. I don't know if anyone did. I surely hope not, but that would just be insane. But the whole point, if you missed one of them, there's another trade coming. If you make money at it, you're always going to leave money on the table, but you could always just probably get back in at some point. Stop stressing. Nice, Ryan. Nice, nice, nice. When I was learning the strategy, I used to get off work and watch the whole session replay for a year straight. Game changer if you want to speed run it. Damn, that's commitment. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we forget that sometimes not everyone's available like at 9:30 to trade or watch the stream. So the replay is there. If you tuned in late or if you saw we took a trade and you want to go see why we took it, okay, let me go fast forward to like 9:52 and it looked like they took it and see why they took it. And or if we took the same trade or you missed a trade, it's like, oh, why didn't they take this? Let me go see. So, I mean, I do YouTube videos for the most part too, but I think the replay is definitely valuable, even if you can't make it live. Then honestly, stopped watching. Let me just go to yesterday again, real quick. Yeah, ooh, terrible, terrible, terrible. You zoom into this. Ooh, yeah. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. So money in that short, money in this short, some money in that short. You can scalp that, right? Pretty volatile, but you can do it. It's off the same VWAPs. Defends both of these. Pretty damn simple. I think no one's confused on, unless you're extremely new, no one's confused on why those are nice shorts, right? Really, the main lesson, I've made plenty of videos on it as well, is like, as long as you didn't chase that though, because you were getting impatient, because you had missed this entry and you're like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just settle for this price. Or like, oh, I should have held through it, or I'll just get in now, because I got out, whatever. Or you got out on the short. Now you jump into a long because you thought you were wrong on the short, but nothing really happened. And now you take 2 losses, right? As long as you're just not stupid. We could all identify the good stuff, but it's like as long as you just don't fall into the trap of giving into the shitty stuff, right? I think so. I think so. But then what I was going to say is this is just terrible. So if you can make your money early, I'm not even checking in the afternoon. There's 3, 4 clean opportunities on shorts. I mean, hopefully you maximize on 1 or 2 of them. And if you hadn't taken a trade between here and you were watching this whole time, you just watch this go by, this short go by, this one go by, this one go by. It's like, okay, you need help. I don't know if you should be sticking around till 1 o'clock to find that golden trade. You missed them already. But the whole point being, it did try to hold VWAPs and eventually does get a little break lower. But I mean, damn, imagine being short back here off of VWAPs. It would eventually hold. But I mean, that's not the quickest trade I've ever seen. But price is what pays. All right, enough on yesterday. We got 10, 15 minutes until stream on ASFX TV. Like I said, we're going to stay live here. But if you want to enter the giveaway, first month free, the link's in my bio. You could use code FIRST to enter the giveaways as well as tune in for the rest of the month. You get your first month. So you get all of the rest of March and a little bit into April. If you don't like it after a month, peace out. It was free. And maybe you win a free account. The levels today is going to be these 2 view ups that we just went over, and there's value area levels sitting right on the POC for both of them, or just ES, a little bit below. But yeah. Ducks feeling good today? Nice, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, we race ducks for our giveaways. That way it's out of my hands. out of my hands. Crazy. How long did it take you to become profitable? Oh, geez. I don't know. What is profitable? I mean, my first year, fucking wasted time of like lack of um direction on like where am I even supposed to be looking or studying. And then like the first year, like actually, I think actually doing the right things around the right people, studying the right stuff, still no. And then probably like the second or third year of yeah, I'd say the third year of that, um, started to catch some strides. But like back then I was on Forex, then CFDs, then futures. Been on futures for now almost 2 years, I feel like, right? Probably. But yeah, a couple years. But again, everyone's is different. We have people come into the Blackshirt Club, 6 months of experience, and it's like my 6 months experience, I would have been nowhere close to touching a payout, not even close. But someone comes in with different experience, but also they jump around a good group of people. I wasn't around a good group of people in that first year. I was just by myself. So it's like, what? How much could I really expect? So I'd say everyone's timeline should be different, and it's going to be different. You can't hear someone say, "Oh, I did it in a year," and be like, "Okay, I will too." Unfortunately, it might take you longer. Probably will. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been doing it for 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years at least. This past January, 'cause it was 2020. Yeah, at least 6 years. Like I said, that first year, I don't even remember the first year. I just remember the notebook I had. It's like, oh, I mean, I went through it when I was moving. I found the notebook. I'm like, oh my god. I drew out like every indicator, like a MACD, what these EMAs mean, color coded. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get this. Like Fibonacci levels. I was deep into it. I thought I was cracking the code. I'm like, okay, we're figuring this out. Like, look at all these notes I got. I got a whole notebook on terms of like what a breakout is. What's higher high, higher low. Fucking crazy. I probably have the notebook here, honestly. I definitely brought it in the move, I feel like. And maybe not though, I might have left it. I might have left it. I trade full time, yeah. Trade full time for 2, 3 years now. 2, 3 years. Bully options, what's up? Let's go. Good to have you back. But yeah, we'll stay here, like I said, on this stream. But last call for questions before we jump into the big boy with giveaways and all that good stuff. Randy will be on, Austin will be on. And then next week, Wednesday, Clay from Top One Futures will be on, the sponsor of the stream, Top One Futures. So like I said, if you need an account over the weekend, my discount's still running. But next week, Wednesday, he'll be on. And then we got YouTube videos going up today, maybe. If not today, definitely this weekend. But if you're confused on this week, hopefully you guys are all having a good week. Like I said, I know stream is for the most part having good weeks because I'm there in the chat. I see what you're taking. Um, For anyone that wants to learn more about the indicator, that video is out earlier this week, and then this is weekly recaps. Not weekly, my bad. Daily recaps from this week, and then we'll have more coming out. Had a really good video yesterday. I think you will like it. Not out yet. But there's always something for you to consume. Always flooded. I mean, look at the bounce from low a day, like 4 a.m. Just steadily grinding higher. Like I said, erased that pre-market move, took out the high there, so can't be too short bias out of the gate. If it moves lower, it moves lower. Just gonna read and react, right side of view up. I think it was early in the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, was pre-market price action was one way. We saw the opposite way at the open, but that was just setting us up to go back in the other direction. So we'll see what we find today. Don't overcomplicate it, chat. Oh, look at who wants to show up. What's up?
Good morning.
Feeling good. Feeling glad I discovered ASFX view up. So easy to trade with. Oh yeah. Good to have you. Keep it simple. Glad to have you. How you feeling, buddy? Still stuffed?
Yeah, dragging ass a little bit today.
Well, we got the weekend coming up. That's good.
Yeah.
Got trade
Bitcoin's
on
popping
overnight.
this morning. Did you talk about Bitcoin?
What's happening over there? 73.
Yeah. It's up 4% this morning.
Yeah, very sideways for the last fucking month and a half.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start to see this thing leave. Maybe.
On my gold chart, I have a markup back here from May 2025. The fuck?
That's crazy.
That's why is
Look
that
at
on
you.
there? Okay.
Speaking of gold, pretty sideways overnight. Oil's actually lower this morning. It was at 98 overnight almost. Now it's down to 93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks so like normal, but these drops are like 98 to 93, but like price action just looks not sporadic. It looks just pretty steady and calm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You going to stay on with us for the changeover here?
Yeah.
I need you for some giveaways today for our ASFX TV
Really?
members. We're going to do it right from the jump this morning.
Oh, all right, all right. So there you go, chat. We're gonna
How's
do
my
it nice and
camera
early,
look
so
today?
make sure you sign up before the open. It's gonna take like 2 minutes.
Does my
Free
camera look
links in
all
our
right?
bio, or head to ASFX TV. Use code FIRST and let's rip it.
Ev, does my camera look crispy to you? Because it's not plugged in this morning.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks good.
yeah.
Okay. All right, good.
Any pre-market trades? Nothing for me. Austin had something overnight, right? You had something in the Asia session.
Yeah, I had a pre-market short this morning, and then I had a long last night. Yeah, that I think the bigger thing was, yeah, we'll talk about it once I'm not going to do it right now. We'll do it once
Yeah.
we start the other stream. But like, I took a third trade yesterday in the afternoon that I think I didn't need to take, and then that made me trade at the open last night. So, but then I got it back.
Yeah, I don't know why you were long. The choppy bullshit.
I thought, I mean, we're near all-time highs. I thought when it's sideways, I'm just going to kind of wait and try to play the long.
I
We'll go
guess.
over it.
Yeah.
Ryan's
Looking
by
at this
himself. He
week.
said, what were you guys talking about this morning? Trading alone?
This high and low from Monday and Tuesday, that open week range, we haven't taken out a side.
No. So what does that tell you?
And it normally does.
Right.
We shall see. Normally it only breaks one, but like we haven't even taken out either. So let's see.
I think they were talking about in the Black Shirt Club chat this morning. I think they were talking about 2 naked point of control all the way above us. Ben was talking about that. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, so
yeah,
he's
it could
got
have been
naked
from
point
Tuesday.
naked point of control at 67.72. And
Wednesday.
another one, he's saying another one up at 68.26.
And maybe Tuesdays and definitely Wednesdays here probably.
It looks like
that 72.
Yeah.
But probably
From the 11th and from
Tuesdays
the 10th.
as well.
Yeah, so those are just point of controls from previous day that just did not get engaged with yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that. That would be interesting on a Friday. Wouldn't be super surprised, right? But that would be a big move.
I mean, let's go get that opening week range. Let's go make a new high a week.
Why don't we shift over to ASFX TV, take a 5-minute break, do our thing. You ready?
Yeah. Start it up.
So again, everybody, hang out. If you're watching on X right now or YouTube, go sign up. Link in my bio. That's how to get to our membership. That's how to get access to the giveaways today. Keep us on stage here. We're going to take a 5-minute break while you guys go get signed up, and then we will be right back.
I got soul, 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 soul. I said, oh! All right, Jake, play a little something. I got that soul power, soul power, soul. 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 Let's say take me home. All right, listen to me, man. Hit me. 3 times, 1, 2, 3, come on. Oh! You know what I mean? Let me break your hip and let your backbone slam now. Like James Brown said, give me 2. Tell me what to do now, baby. Break it down to the 1. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up over that thing, yeah, yeah. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. I say it one more time for me, baby. I say take me home.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday. We got a lot to cover this morning. It's good to have you here. Evan's going to be joining me. Randy will be on as well, I think, this morning. So we've got a busy Friday. Got a lot of accounts to give away. Still a little under the weather, so we might be dragging a little ass this morning, but that's okay. That's definitely okay. We've had a great week on stream, so I'm really excited to be here with you. We had a really good trading day yesterday. I want to actually start the stream by going over the trades from the week so far, giving like a lay of the land of what we may be looking for today. In fact, I've traded the same setup 4 days in a row and it's paid for me. Yesterday, granted, it was against the trend, so it was a quicker trade, but I'm going to show you here to start the stream how that same double break setup has played out so well for us, I should say. But if you're new to the stream, first, let me know where you're coming in from. Hit the chat. If you're watching on X or YouTube, because we are live for everybody today on Friday as usual, thanks, Evan. We are doing a couple giveaways today. We're actually going to give away Ignite accounts from Top One Futures. So if you'd like to be entered in the giveaway, get to asfx.tv. Click the link in my bio, click the link in Evan's bio. Sign up. It's totally free for your first month, and that'll get you into our live chat. That'll get you in for our giveaway today. Okay? If you have trades from this week that you'd like reviewed, Evan's going to be coming on in a minute with me. He'll rip into you. Okay? I'll be nice to you today, but Evan's going to lay into you. So if you have any losing trades you'd like feedback on, especially, please put that in the chat. Miles, you know I have it ready, buddy. Here's my payouts so far, everybody, over the last month. You know I'm trading the one live account with Top One Futures. I actually took my biggest payout of the pre-live account so far on Wednesday. So I took a payout Tuesday and Wednesday. That put me up in just this week, about $1,400 in total over the last month. I think I'm up like $3,500. Don't quote me on that. So it's continuing now with this live account capped at the 10 contracts to pay me basically 3 to 5, maybe 6K a month is what it's looking like. So I think that's a realistic roadmap that a lot of you can try to follow, whether you're trading a live account or if you're trading your own personal account. This size leads to these profits trading the way that at least I do. So we'll break that down a little bit more in detail. Okay. Brian said, never seen these pants. You should show more often. Thanks, Brian. So let's kick things off with the news this morning, everybody. Stock futures are a little bit higher this morning after 3 days of losses. Oil's kind of in discussion this morning. Oil's at $93 a barrel, down from last night's price action. So we will keep an eye on that for sure. Another thing to point out this morning, probably the biggest news, is we are almost at 430 reviews. So I really appreciate those of you that have gone in and left us a review for the first time. Please continue to do so. Once we get to 500 reviews, I'm going to give away $500 in cash. So we're close. We'll get there soon. We did it at 400. We'll do it again at 500. So that's on Trustpilot. Now, coming this weekend, tomorrow, I've got an incredible podcast, probably one of the best podcasts of the year, not just because it's with Tanner and it's his breakout year. He made 230 grand last year, so on and so forth, but also because it's in person. The in-person podcasts are just so much better. The vibes are higher. The conversations are more detailed. I listen better. So I think it's a win-win-win across the whole board. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're subscribed to the podcast, The Day Trading Show. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's episode. So markets are open. Let's give it a few minutes to shake out. Let's talk about these trades, and then Evan's going to come on and join us as we start looking for trades. I want to just drive this home because there's not too many weeks where we get really good lessons like this, where we clearly can see a setup paying really, really well, even though each day it looks slightly different. So let's break it down. We're going to go back to Monday, okay? Monday's trading session started with a sell-off. Market set its opening range low and high near overnight VWAP. As we held overnight VWAP, I took my first long position of the week. The trade that we're talking about here is called the double break of opening range. That happens when we break one side of the range here in this example, in all of these examples, it's going to be to the downside first, and we look to then trade all the way back up to opening range high. That's the trade we're looking for, okay? So I take the first long off the overnight VWAP, but underneath the New York VWAP. And I know that there could be lower highs in here while still holding this VWAP for that move higher. So I go with a stop that gives me plenty of space to allow this to be retested really as many times as it wants. I don't know when it's going to leave. I just know I'm playing the double break trade of the opening range. That's what I know. I think in this trade, you can see the entry here and then the exit here. The only thing I could have done maybe better was actually add into the trade in here or in here. That's where I was critical of myself to make more money on this setup, trading this up to opening range high, up to previous day New York VWAP. Okay. So we wait for it to break low. We don't do anything in the first 15 minutes. Same thing now. We're just letting the market shake out. We let the market shake. We come in and find these high probability trades. So this was the first one. Let's go to the next one. Now we go to Tuesday. Took a little longer Tuesday. Tuesday, we sell off. We set the double bottom. We break opening range low first. So then on the take of New York VWAP, I'm looking for this to trade back to opening range high. Now I got in this trade at about half size because I knew we could hit this overnight VWAP, come down, and hopefully give structure where I could add in. Unfortunately, it didn't do that. It just went. And that's why I feel like I did the right thing to get something on it to get that half size and still make some money. So that's what I was looking at here on Tuesday to still play that double break trade. Then take it to Wednesday. We got a little juice from Trump here on Wednesday session. Again, a little more sideways to start the day, but we break low. So then, of course, I'm looking for take of New York VWAP, trade to opening range high. Now, this one was a good one because it will put you in a position sometimes where your risk reward may not be ideal. I'll still take it sometimes because I'm not caring about risk reward. I'm buying it when we're above VWAP after we induce the seller short on the first break of opening range, that fake breakout. And then I'm looking for the move back into, in this case, again, previous day VWAP and opening range high. That's the trade. I don't need that full pop. This was on news. I just need that little move right back into the high. This is the high probability trade that I'm telling you guys to look for. And then this was yesterday. Yesterday, clearly, there was money shorts in here. Evan talked about that. Money shorts in here. We talked about that. But still, I came in, I bought the break of New York VWAP, and I closed it at overnight VWAP near opening range high. Breaks opening range low first. I go and trade to opening range high, or in this case, into the level that's right in the way of that. I think that this one I did really well because it was only a 15-minute trade. You're looking to get in and out of this thing within 15 minutes because you're fighting that overall downtrend. If you take a look at how yesterday played out, I actually found another trade later in the day, a short here, made some money on that as that trend continued lower. So you can see the long money here and then the short money here underneath VWAP as we're moving lower. New York VWAP out of opening range low. That's a sign that the sellers are definitely in control. So then the third trade of the day was actually a long here that I closed towards the end of the day for basically a wash on the day. I ended up giving back the wins that I made over here because I was unfortunately just not on the right side of the VWAP for as long as it needed it to be for me to close for profit. So didn't make any money on that overall. So I think the lesson there, yesterday being the weakest day of the week for me, is probably just often I take trades in the afternoon that are good reads, but they may not pay for whatever reason. And that afternoon money is just taking away from my easy money I make during the day. So sometimes I say to myself, I should be trading evals or trading a different account in the afternoon. But I think bigger than that, yesterday, if you look at this trade, like I made money short here. And like I said, pulling that New York VWAP out of opening range low, I should have been looking for more shorts, not flipping to the long. So I think that was the lesson too, is pay attention even more. And I know it already, but pay attention very closely to what side of the opening range the New York VWAP leaves. If we leave to the bottom, I probably should be looking for shorts. Even if I get long on the right side of the VWAP, it's still going to be tougher because that opening range, the VWAP has already left the range from that initial 15 minutes. Then this was the trade I know Evan and some of the guys were looking at short. We had this marked up. And then this was another one that I think the chat was really hot on too. We were talking about this where we had shorts here. I had the long here. And then I know a lot of the guys took this short back into the low. This is probably my favorite trade of the week, only because we have full VWAP alignment on this one, trading down into that low. So you just know you can probably bank some money on that one. So I think that overall, it's been a fantastic week, but it's good to see the same setup presenting in different ways, still paying no matter what. So, oh, Randy's here. I hear a kid screaming. What's up, bro?
Sorry, man. I thought you were done. I was patiently waiting, like I do with my opening
eagerly waiting.
But no, yeah, that was a good review. I actually took that same long yesterday, but I approached it a lot differently. Instead of sizing down, I sized up and added into the position, and it cost me. So
yeah,
it was. I think for me the big takeaway is this happened to me on Friday. I don't need to be trading that late in the day.
Yeah, is this the trade here on screen?
This is the trade right here. And for me, if you just look at my entry, the way this was setting up, I was on my phone. I was up sitting at the pool, but this was presenting as
flex.
This was presenting as an A+ setup for me.
Yeah,
we get this low a day setting in. The CVD's building, where the buyers are defending this low a day. We're making these higher highs, higher lows. We're getting out of this, this downward trend, and these have worked out for me so well in the past. But I did this same trade last week, and I kind of put that loss out of my head, and I should have just reminded myself, we're in a bit of volatility. It's later in the day. And I end up just taking the trade, adding into it. I'm into it 8 micros by the time on my add in. And basically I have to take off my personal DLL because I'm sized into it. And I get my soft breach down here, which left me like $200 in the account. But it was I think my biggest takeaway is I don't need to be trading that late in the day.
It's either that or it's when the New York VWAP breaks lower. We shouldn't, even if we're on the right side of it. I don't know.
True, and even you said that. Now looking at this, it being below the opening range low, like what am I thinking?
Yeah, I just don't know where the money.
I didn't even.
Is.
I kind of put that out of my head, right? Like
I don't have any really good wins with New York VWAP underneath opening range low, and I'm making money to the long side. I'd have to really go looking for my markups for a trade like that. You know what I'm saying?
And now that you said that, I completely ignored that.
Yeah.
I have really good wins with the low a day holding, New York breaking. But we're definitely above the opening range low. Like the New York VWAP in those trades, I can tell you is not below the opening range low.
Yeah.
So
I'm a bit confused watching the course. It says RTH for the VWAP to be accurate. Yep. We're using RTH. Randy's on RTH. I'm on RTH. I don't know if Evan always is, but most of us are for the most part because you want to see the overnight action. You want to see the overnight VWAP. You want to see the price structure. What do you make of this open, Randy? You want to pull your chart up first? We got YM, looks like pumping through value area high. NQ sideways. NQ is interesting to me because Meta's down 3%, but the rest of them are kind of flat. If not, they gapped up. So it's interesting. What's up with Meta? Does anyone have news on Meta? Because I'm on the news. I didn't see anything about that today. So
yeah, no, I didn't see anything about that either.
No, nothing.
We do have news coming in
yes,
20 minutes here.
I think we should all be cautious of that. I'm surprised, if I'm being honest, the market didn't move lower, considering, did you see the Q2 quarter over quarter estimate GDP is 0.7, forecast was 1.4. So it's half. GDP has had half. It's interesting.
Yeah, I just saw that Canadian employment numbers were down too.
Yeah. Got Delta. I have Delta 3,000 now.
Same here. We do have some levels above us. One thing that was interesting before we sold off yesterday or day before day before yesterday would have been off of the start of week VWAP. That's this red line here at 67.
Can you make those candles a little bigger just so we can see it? It's really hard to see. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that start of week. I think Evan talked about that on his pre-market stream too. Start of week VWAP.
Yeah, right here. And we're going to be trading. I'm pretty sure we're going to be trading below it on all three right now again. Yeah. So this is an interesting level. This is kind of what we rejected off before Evan and I took those sells before we sold the market that day and made some money. So interesting to see. And then we have these from before that sell off. You have these highs from that day at 67.70, which line up with a naked point of control.
Well, what's up with that? Ben's talking about that in the chat this morning, that we have 2 naked point of controls above us.
We have 3. I think maybe even 4, because we've had such a strong sell off that we have all these point of controls above us from the highs. Right. And I can actually, we can.
What's up, Ev? Did you have those marked still, Ev? I shouted out the numbers to you. Did you have them marked?
What's that?
The naked point of controls.
Like 72 was the first one.
Yeah. So you can see here, we had one that was tapped yesterday. We have one here.
It's a point of control that's not tapped yet.
Yes.
So it's the previous from a point of control from the previous day that doesn't get interacted with.
Yes.
Zach always talks about how it's like an 80% chance that we go interact with it, right?
Yes.
But then how many days are we going to go in a row without interacting it?
True. And so, but we interacted with the one from yesterday, last night in the overnight session. Perfectly. We basically swept the yesterday's lows, and then the market pumped up to previous day's point of control and then sold off later in the evening and then right back up to previous day's point of control.
Got it.
But we have these above us. But what would be interesting, this one here at 67.70, I like to see before the news comes in, I like to see if we start to build orders there. Okay. And if we start to build orders there and the orders hold, be a very interesting move up to that. Like we need to be in extremely bullish conditions too for us to engage with these naked point of controls that are 50, 60 points away. But we've seen this on a Friday. Mm-hmm. We've seen this, the market open, it wants a rip higher. So I think the market's obviously waiting for the news to come in right now. But you can see we have 1, 2, 3.
That's crazy.
3 naked point of controls.
We talk about it pretty often. I remember when we had that many. What do you think the news will do? Do you think the news will shake us up or down?
You're asking me, man. If I knew that, I'd be fucking rich living on a yacht, dude.
You're rich living in Mexico instead.
I'm not rich. I'm living in Mexico. I'll give you that. So
how's the new golf cart?
It's good, man. It's dope, dude. I like I saw one last night with my sister that had like the undercarriage neon lights on it.
Yeah, that was very popular in Florida. Pimp it out.
So I'm gonna pimp it out. I'm gonna fucking definitely pimp it out.
What's your plan again? How long are you staying there?
We're leaving here. We're coming back home on May 1st, and then we'll be back in October for 8 months of the year.
Okay.
Full time.
Okay.
Full time. Right. So
near value area high on ES.
We took out that pre-market high, like I was saying, like early this pre-market. I should say like the overnight high that just sitting above previous days New York, the overnight in today's New York. The only view up that's not in line is that start of week, but it's not something we look at every day. So I can see the longs for now. Open range isn't even set yet, though.
Who's closest now to a payout between the two of you? Did that set you back yesterday, Randy?
No, I got 2 payouts that I can take today if I want. On top
TOF, right?
Good.
I'm not gonna. Randy,
sorry,
that was your TOF accounts yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I bought 2 more yesterday. I was actually gonna buy 3, but then I remembered that we're gonna have Clay on Wednesday, and he's gonna be given some kind of fucking promo code that I'm gonna get it. I'm like, I gotta be smart. If I can save a couple of bucks and wait till Wednesday, I can wait for that 3rd account. So I bought 2 yesterday, 50Ks again. So.
Has anyone in the chat on ASFX TV tried the new Elite Dailies from Top One? What was the feedback this morning on your stream, Evan? I heard you ask about it, but I didn't.
Bastards didn't fucking answer me.
Well, they didn't fucking answer you.
I guess no one's tried it. Oh, I think Luna said he's taking it.
Luna's an eval king, though.
Yeah. Luna's a multiple account king. Luna likes to trade a lot of fucking accounts.
Yeah.
And you're working on passing them right now. So far, I like them, Lance says.
Nice.
And I bought one.
Yeah, I mean, 3-day to pass is pretty good. You're not going to get much better than that across the entire industry right now.
Yeah.
All right, there's 67.30 on ES.
Yeah. Pinned down the previous day's New York view up, reclaim of New York. See you later. Like yesterday, there was an early play while the open range was setting, but you don't need it. We'll find something else. Now up at the value very high on NQ.
Thank you's pumping. Yep.
Nothing to do up here. I was kind of rooting for shorts to come in a little bit just to get the better buy price. Kind of like we've been doing all week, like you said. Pull back, retest view up, and then take the double break play.
You're about to set opening range. It's a good size opening range here for
Mhm.
all of
Yeah.
them.
What,
You almost hope that the 10 o'clock news shakes it down a little bit.
26 points on the opening range.
good.
27.
I called it. Fridays take out the week's move usually. Don't buy into those things, Trev. You'll make yourself too biased.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Just read and
What
react.
happened the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What's happened the last 5 years, 1 year, 2 years?
I'll show you Fridays where they sell off and make new monthly lows.
Yeah.
Take out lows from 5 weeks ago.
But last week it did. Last week's Friday was crazy, so it must do that all the time.
Yeah.
Gerard was asking about these naked point of controls and using them as a validation for the long. So I don't use it as a bias. I just use it as a target if I'm getting into a position, if that makes sense. I'm not looking because there's naked POCs above us that we have to trade into them. We can at any point, but we could also, this thing could slide 50 points before it tends to go, and we could engage that naked point of control next week. So I'd like to see the long set up, and then I could use it as a possible target. Because trust me, I've walked into the morning seeing a naked point of control above me and thinking the longs are in and just go long and get smoked. So
Right at the start of week, we're up here on NQ again.
yeah, I know Austin was saying you were talking about that
She's
on the
going.
pre-market stream because at ES is almost at it too.
NQ.
And that's kind of where we watched it reject the other day, and then we took the sells off it.
Look at that. You got retested previous days New York, quick reclaim of New York again while the range is still setting, and then see ya. Right off the POC as well. You see that Randy on NQ at least?
Yeah.
Is the POC above the overnight. So I'm cutting right through this thing temporarily. What's moving it? Meta's bouncing a little bit, but yeah, I mean, look at Microsoft there.
How you feeling now, Austin? You still feeling under the weather? Are you good?
Dragon ass.
Fuck.
Where's yesterday's high? That's
Not great, but we're fine. I'm here, I had to be here for the giveaways for everybody.
Giveaways.
We should
Can
be the
I sign
first
up
one
for a
to-
giveaway today, please? Just
No.
one. Come
No,
on.
but everybody else on the ASFX TV chat can. No, I don't know what if when I'm sure everybody can relate. Like you get the sickness, it starts in one place, it goes to another. Sometimes it starts in your nose and it goes to your chest. That's what I got. You know what I mean? I was stuffy. Now I'm not as stuffy, but now I'm coughing more, and it's like in the back of my throat. So it's just annoying.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna wait for the news and not take a trade, I got a funny story for you guys. If you wanna
Let's
hear
go.
it.
I love stories.
All the
Yeah.
parents in the chat.
Come on. Is
So
there shit on the floor again?
not on the floor, but see, this is how parents they know when there's a funny story coming, and you're like,
It's gonna be poop
parents
or
in the
throw.
chat, it's gonna involve shit for sure, shit or puke.
All right, let's hear it.
But yeah, I know my sister's here with their kids, and my niece was playing with Miles on my computer chair. They were spinning round and round. We're sitting in the other room, and I hear her. Amara yells over, Miles is pooping, and we're like, yeah, okay. Like, and then Hillary's like, I'll come change his diaper. She's like, no, he's pooping, and it's all over the chair. And Hillary's like, I'm like, what? And I'm sitting in the room, and I'm like, can you go look? And I guess because he's got diarrhea, it was down the side of his leg and then all over my computer chair. And I was just
Oh
like, I
my
look at my
God.
sister, and I'm like, I'm not going to look at this because I won't be able to unsee it. So I need you and Hillary to go deal with it, please. And they go in the room. They're like washing the chair. My shirt's hanging on the back of the chair. I go to grab my
Oh
shirt
my
off.
God.
It's got shit all over it. I was just
Oh
like,
my God, bro.
and if you see the computer chair I got, it's just a foam cushion. Like it's just
Yeah, so it just went right into it. It's right
yeah.
in there now.
And I'm
No,
just
you gotta
like,
trash it.
yeah,
you gotta
I
trash it.
ordered a chair off Amazon, so
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's gonna take a few days to get here. But I'm just like to all the
No,
parents
it'd
that
be
know
like that,
that,
dude.
like,
Sometimes
Happy
you gotta
Friday.
know where the line is of like, am I cleaning this or am I trashing this? There's definitely a line. You know what
so
I'm saying?
it's just we're in blowout season with Miles, right? So
It's that.
he's gonna
It's what do they call it in Mexico when you get the shits? Montezuma's revenge.
yeah, Montezuma's revenge. He has a bit of traveler's bum or whatever they want to call
Yeah,
it for sure.
yeah, it's real, bro. Everybody in Colombia got it. Evan got it. Evan got traveler's throat.
Yeah.
That's
Evan
funny,
just
Randy.
partied too hard.
I'm sorry you have to
summoning
deal with
the-
that, buddy, but it's a blessing. So you take it.
Yeah, it's everybody that has kids will understand, right? Evan not so much, but
Yeah, Evan
one
doesn't
day.
even know.
Mm.
Evan can barely take care of a
Yeah.
cat, let alone a kid.
He's got a
The
cat
cat
that
would-
shits in a toilet. What does he
it
know
would
about?
never
What
shit
does he
on
know
the-
about cleaning
cat's
up a mess?
Everybody get
If
your
it
name on the
shit on the
giveaway list.
chair, it would be out in the alley.
I want to do the first giveaway in a minute here, everybody. So get your names on that list. We got a shit ton of people today.
You got
So-
first break of open range here on NQ, not doing a whole lot. A lot of buyers stepped in at the open, but here's first break, not in the trade. How's ES? Did it break here at 946? One little wick to the upside. So maybe we find a retest. This could probably happen like right at 10 o'clock that we find a bounce off New York. So that could be
Let's
tough.
see what the news does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stocks are mainly green except for Meta.
Yeah, it's trying to fill its gap a
Randy,
little
do
bit.
you have 1,000 lot on your book map? Shaw's asking. I don't see 1,000 lot on my book
I don't
map.
see 1,000 lot. I can look on
Shaw, what kind
Yeah.
of glasses are you using, buddy? Where's those
Shaw-
X-ray glasses?
Shaw's looking on the not trader map light.
You have the. I was gonna say, do you have that one? Because I don't really use that one.
I have all four.
Pull it up.
So I have
I put you up on screen. Pull it up. I'd like to see it.
I just have it
Yeah,
on a
there it
separate
is.
screen.
That's that it
Here?
right there. Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
see it right away. Yeah, okay. So why is that? We're thinking that must be an algo.
It's an algo for sure because it's not showing up on our version here. But something interesting, Nick, Gold Trader Nick or whatever his name is, Trader Nick that you had on
Yeah.
the pod.
Gold trader gold member. Yeah.
Yeah, but he talks about how he uses order. Was it him or somebody? Maybe another Nick that uses order flow. Anyways, from your podcast, he talks about how he uses order flow and he still likes to know where the algos are placing orders. So if you trade Asia, you want to know where the algos are placing orders because it's really only fucking algos placing orders. And
Sure.
you watch them manipulate the market, and you saw
Sure.
a perfect sweep of the New York lows yesterday. So it's like I have it open on my NQ side, so I can flip to it and see what Shaw's kind of looking at. But I definitely want to know those are there, whether they get spoofed
Okay.
or not. It's just a good mental note to know.
Adam
we
says
have
same
a
thing
lot of
yesterday
orders
on
above
NQ.
us.
Interesting. All right, maybe I should be paying more attention to that. I got to get that set up. I'd like to get the stop hunt thing set up too. What was that called?
Yeah, that's that. I don't have that, so I'd like to know that too.
You see YM's now back at value area high level, back under New York VWAP, full flip almost of the range in a second.
It'll do that.
It'll do that.
Can't trust her.
So
NQ
much
came right off that
uncertainty.
previous, Start a week you up, but ES back at view up. You're not playing it this close to news. Wanna see
No,
it
no,
hold?
I would be chilling. You feel the uncertainty almost, don't you? Like you don't like it feels so uncertain with the news going on. Trump says one thing, the other people say another thing. There's so much uncertainty. Like it's just such an interesting time in markets. It really is.
Well, you saw that yesterday later in the day. The news is just like not
I
even
don't
major
know.
headlines come in. They're just medium headlines come in, and it moves the market for a minute, and it moves the market again. It's fucking annoying.
It kind of is. So, believe it or not, someone tweeted, Benjamin SMC tweeted something about like bring back Biden's markets, and then Zach tweeted and was like, "Yeah, bring back Biden." I was like, "Yo, relax, relax."
Don't bring him back. Bring back the market.
Right.
Oh man.
Okay, so we got Fawn says, "What's the book map that you guys are using without the algo?" So, what would that be called, Randy? Just the regular CME data of the book map?
No, it's the CME data, but I think Bookmap has designed with
The
their
Trader
Trader
Map
Map Lite, and then
Yeah.
you actually, Austin, have access to Trader Map Pro with your Global Plus subscription.
Okay.
They found a way to filter out the algo, so they're able to
If I should
filter out.
maybe play with that.
Yeah, they're able to filter out the orders, and you could see before because you'd get the tracers where the orders would just go up and down with price movement, and that's what we found annoying about the algos originally.
I see Trader Map Pro. Let me install that. What would I do without you, Randall?
I don't know. I gotta get Global Plus too one of these days, but I'm doing well without it. So
Okay, how long till the news here? 7 minutes.
Yeah, no pullback to view up on NQ.
I did prefer the markets before tweets moved my wallet.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in now.
He's is long. Robert's long. I assume on ES, being that it's off New York. Hope we can get some movement before 10 a.m.
The
cover your
longs are. We
bases.
got the first break of the opening range high. The longs are setting up. So
Yeah,
bouncing
just
off a
matter-
New York view up. It's nice. I don't want to trade this early into the news, and this thing can just rip higher from here. So hang tight, guys, if you're in the longs.
ES looks good. NQ didn't pull back nearly as much, but I can see you guys as long. Hopefully the news is helping.
I'm gonna need to watch a tutorial on how to do this, Randy. This is so complicated for me.
Yeah, no, I'll don't worry about it. We've made it this far with what we have, so
That's
we're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
survive one more
Mhm.
day.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody got the news number? After the news comes in, we'll do the giveaway. It didn't come out yet, did it? It's just
No,
me.
no. You still got 5.5 minutes.
Okay.
6 minutes.
All right. Let me put the link in here again for the giveaway. Everybody, make sure you go grab that. Grab it. Nice, Josh. Josh is a good oak.
Good morning, Steven. How we doing with the pre-live account, brother? So now
Steven's a
look
big-
above us.
Yeah.
Now these orders come on here at 67.47. You got
Okay.
1,000 lot now. And that's that same 1,000 lot that's been sitting on the non-trader map light version. So it's weird how it took time for trader map light to say this is not an algo.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yo,
Thanks for
Luke,
pointing that out, Shaw.
Luke, that video I made is going bananas. It's at like 30,000 views on Instagram. All because I said, like, I think the hook is good, but like I didn't even make the tweet about them like digging a tunnel or digging a canal through Israel. It just shows you how many people fucking hate Israel. That's really what it shows you. Like they're looking for any reason to be like, yeah, of course they're gonna try to do this. Fuck those guys. It's pretty crazy. I did not expect that video to go that viral. Like I'm a day trader and then that thing's going viral. I saw the video yesterday on the news. Not that we need to dovetail into the news, but like there's a video of Bibi, the Netanyahu, the leader of Israel. He's given a speech. Motherfucker's got 6 fingers. So I don't know if it's AI. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I see, go on Twitter. It's all over Twitter. He has 6 fingers. So it's like, what is that? Why are they using AI? I don't understand. It's a classic AI tell is the multiple fingers, remember? Or the 2 faces on one face thing. You can see when AI is being used. So too many questions. I'm sticking my head back in the sand. You want to hear today's conspiracy theory?
I guess so.
There's a guy named Alan Silverstein. He owns the US Bank building, which is the building that we were in LA. And they're saying this is the target of the next terror attack because he's the same guy that bought the World Trade Center and owned the Trade Center and got the insurance payout on the Trade Center when they got hit by the terrorists. Isn't that crazy that that's the theory of the day? We're now able to identify where the false flag will be because of the guy. If that ends up happening, dude, that would be the craziest shit ever. People would revolt. I don't understand how they're saying California is the target for this Iranian retaliation. How does Iran get to California? Is that it's so stupid.
It said they were going to be from a boat, unidentified vessel off its coast.
Okay.
I just don't know how you guys wouldn't blow the fucking boat. If there's a boat sitting there, you just wouldn't fucking blow it up.
Let's just ask simple questions. We blow up everything else and we make memes about it. Blow up that boat.
You're just going to let a boat sit there off the fucking...
Randy, you did good to not take that long, I guess. It's coming back down here a little bit.
I'm not going to trade into the news.
We got news in 2 minutes.
I don't want it enough.
I mean, he keeps moving enough to mirror. I'm like, oh, the news is in. No, it's not yet.
It's up there too. It's just like it's at a high of day. So although it's like a 2-minute pullback, it's like NQ's at its highs, rejecting that starter week view up for now. So I want to see that come down a little bit more to long it back up after the news.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Alive. If we're still alive after the news, so let's see.
Then I forgot where I saw it, but somebody posted that a bunch of drones went missing from a base. And it's coincidence that they said that this is when the LA was going to get attacked with the drones. And I was just like, fuck, my head's going to explode, man. I'm just happy I'm here in Mexico and I got the cartel on my side. That's all I need. Just me and the cartel. I'm good.
Yeah. You got this little like double top here on NQ right off its open range high, but also that starter week, which I don't look at it all the time, but I do look at it at ends of week. I'm not going to use a starter week view up on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. It's not enough information for me, but we'll see today. It's not going to make or break my trade decisions, but we'll see. Where ES, yeah, same thing. There's a potential long here, but it's very quick into the open. You got news in 10 minutes. That what am I going to do? Like scalp this for a minute? It's not worth it.
I
For
see
the first idea of the day. We'll find something.
Randy, the 1,000 lot guy is now on my trader map light at 47.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's interesting how that
If it
as
gets
time
dark
went
here in a
on,
minute.
like it infiltrated it.
See if it goes dark.
Sorry if my throat's annoying today, everybody. It's so fucking annoying for me. I feel like I'm constantly clearing my throat. All right, last call for the first giveaway. Put your name on the sheet while this news comes in.
So this will be a very interesting thing for all of us to watch this live together. Have that big lot sitting up there like
keep that up. Keep that up.
Yeah.
And we have to trade into that
chart it.
liquidity at 35 and 40 to get those orders at 47.50. So
Right.
Zoom your chart in. Give me some beefy candles there. Less gray space. Oh yeah.
I want to keep an eye. Like, I'm watching this level here, which was the highs from yesterday, the overnight. And then this obviously start a week VWAP. Naked point of control lines up with this high up here. So interesting.
Am I wrong?
Oh, see, those orders are gone. They're gone. They came off.
They're gone.
Look at the algo.
Am I wrong to think it's a rejection of value area high, Randy, right now?
No, not at all. But I would look at it, though, at the way that price has been setting up, getting to that value area high. We're putting in higher highs, higher lows. So again, I wouldn't look at it as a strong rejection.
Okay.
Right. Overall, we're trending higher.
We're still bearish from like Wednesday's highs. This could be a lower high up here. And
See,
we're
I like
still
it.
above every view up, so that's like the last thought I have. But see if it could take New York. If it holds above, just keep it simple with longs. Miles agrees. Clearly.
Okay, what's the number on the news here?
We also had that Michigan sentiment shit, but Joel's job openings 6.9 million, forecast 6.7, previous 6.5, so above both.
I'm sending you the names right now, Evan, so we can run our first duck race. You can take the screen and do it whenever you're ready. Let's do a 25-second duck race today. I'm feeling a little longer. I was watching Zach do his duck races are longer than ours. 12 seconds. I know that's your average speed, but we should bump it a little bit.
Okay, we could do that. We'll really see who's been training for the marathon, not the sprint.
Yeah, now everyone's gonna give me shit in the. Oh, my duck's been in the gym for these quick sprints. Now you got us doing a 4x400 or something.
I was in the lead after 12 seconds. That would have won, but you made it longer, so I fell back.
Right. You know someone's gonna say that, dude. I was winning at the 10-second mark.
Ah. Yeah, 196. Can you get 4 more people to get to 200?
We have way over 200 people in here. I can't believe some of them are not entering.
I'll put our names on it. And if we win, the chat has to do something for us. I like that.
Yeah. I like that idea. Fucking right, dude. I like that idea.
If we have, there's a 0.5% chance if there's 200 people. Of me winning, something's got to happen.
Got to send us Chipotle, whoever wins.
Go buy Bookmap for me.
You wouldn't even know what to do with it, Ev, for
No,
fuck's
it would
sake.
just sit there collecting dust. All right, 25, he says.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's got the trend duck today?
The trend.
We ready, chat? All thanks to
let's
Top
run
One
it, Evan.
Futures. What are we doing? An Ignite account?
So I actually spoke with Clay yesterday. He's coming on stream, like I told you, Wednesday. He said we should give away Ignites now because everyone's buying the Elite Dailies. He's like, give them some Ignite accounts, get people on the instant funded. And he's like, dude, he was looking at all my payouts. He was like, all your payouts really have come from Ignites or the traditional instant funded. He's like, so give your audience what you've traded. So I was like, all right, give them Ignites. We'll give away 50K and 25K Ignites. Let's do 25K Ignite first. Ready? Run this motherfucker, Evan. Let's go. Everybody, this is thanks to Top One Futures. Use the code ASFX. You know the fucking deal. Discounts. ASFX. Market's tanking. Let's run this.
Caleb. I got Caleb down at the bottom.
I
Purple
want
dot. Come
Caleb
on,
to win,
Caleb.
but I don't think he's going to win.
They're gonna come from behind. Pause.
Luke.
Pause.
Come from behind, dude.
Oh,
Look at the stamina on Scott Stifield.
Yeah,
fuck,
look at
this
guy.
race is
Look at
just
this guy.
painful.
Look at this guy.
Who's the brown duck? Brown duck's coming to the
Who's that?
Oh, Jose. Look at
Jose.
you. Maya Gotita.
We have two Josue's? I thought we got a
It's a
Josue
common name.
Valguera.
It's a common name.
Cute.
I'm putting my email in the chat. Let's do another one. Run one more. I like the longer duck race. It's more suspenseful. I'm sweating more from it. Anybody else sweating? I'm sweating.
I just lost $500 on that. I've been gambling.
Yeah, all
since.
right. Ready? I got I'm taking Chad at the bottom. I got Chad Clown Duck at the bottom. Probably not gonna win, but I like the clown.
I'm gonna take
wait halfway through.
this crown.
Come on, Chad. Fucking pick it up.
Oh, dinosaur.
Oh, Dino with the win.
The dinosaur looks retarded.
I've never seen an Indian dinosaur before. That's crazy.
Don't jinx it.
Oh
No,
my God,
it's a
this
long
is
ass
close to
name.
getting in there. Who's going to take that
Oh,
at the end?
Holy
Oh,
name.
Patty Mora.
Mora.
Don
Very
Bosco
happy. guys.
Chica.
I like this, dude. We're giving it away to new people. I don't recognize both of those names.
Yeah.
Both of you
Love
guys
it.
shoot me an email and we'll make sure you guys get those 25K Ignite accounts. Very happy to give that for you. Let's take a little break of the giveaways, Evan. We'll come back in a few minutes and do 2 more.
Using the character limit there on that name. Nice.
So
Well,
now
it's
we're below our New York.
Yes, so
VWAP
Longs,
on
how
all
do you
three.
read this? Well, I was going to say, Longs, what are you doing in the chat? I think you were long
Shitting
before
themselves.
news. Evan, if you could, since you have it up, guys, you're long before news. You're long into a value area high, not above it. You're also long right into start a week VWAP. What are you doing here? Now sellers are stepping in, starting to take control a little bit. You have 2 VWAPs below you that may pull as a magnet, right?
Yeah. Tough. You look at this bigger picture, it's just steady rip higher since like 4 a.m. So any pullbacks we get could be forming that higher low that we'd want to find for longs, right? Am I going to jump in my first long up here?
No.
After all of that? So like seeing this doesn't make me necessarily bearish because we can still find support to find higher. And then the big picture, unfortunately, even though our best shorts don't come after a new high of day, it's like, is this a bearish lower high from yesterday and Wednesday's lower high? So
Right.
we shall see.
Well,
Doesn't mean we're going to
let
get the lower low on a Friday. We could just trade within here. But
Sorry, guys. I had to throw
One
the kids
candle
off
at
the
a time.
hammock.
No, you're good, dude. Rob, don't worry about it, dude. Sometimes the best traders in here don't win the free giveaways. So just run with that. If you don't win the giveaway, everybody, just say it's because you're a great trader.
yeah,
Leave it to Austin. I love it.
I
Silver
always
lining,
find the
guys.
positives,
Silver
dude.
lining.
I'll find the positives in everything.
That's
Randy,
my
why-
job. I'm the glass half full kind of guy.
Randy, why weren't you on the date night with Andrew and Christine and the double date last night?
Because I had family date night and Miles didn't come with us. So it was me and 5 girls at a barbecue place. Ordered all this food and no one ate. It was just me eating all this barbecue.
I'm gonna throw up, dude. Stop. That sounds awful.
Oh, I missed my boy yesterday, to be honest. There was a lot
Bro,
of I needed some testosterone in the room with me.
I saw a video of like this dad doing the gender reveals, and it's like he's got 2 girls already, and like the reactions of those, he just hugs his wife. He's like, and then the third kid, it's like, and on our last one, and he pops the blue thing, bro. He goes insane. Like you can tell it was real. He loses his fucking mind. In his mind, he was having 3 girls. There was no way around it. And somehow the Lord blessed him with a boy. Never seen a man so happy. I think that happiness is the same happiness like when you see an army person come back and surprise their person. It's equivalent to that, dude. Finding out that you've had 2 girls and you're gonna have a boy, that for a man, that's up there. It's up there.
Well, it's real. Like when they're like, I travel with my sister. Like we try to travel quite a bit. So before Miles came, it was just she's got 3 daughters, and then it's Hillary, and then she's divorced. So it's like I'm the only like the male. And even when they're here, it's like it's a different energy in the house. Like I feel. And it's I'm not even bullshitting. Like it's but
You
then
feel good.
when Miles came, I honestly felt a little bit of like testosterone in the room, and it feels different.
Bro,
I don't know what to
the
say.
difference
This is what it
like, look,
is.
Ben's got 3 daughters, so Ben knows you're playing T.
Yeah, there you go.
Princesses with your daughters. I go downstairs as soon as I come down every day. Now Leo runs up to me and headbutts me, bro. Like it's a full headbutt into my balls because he's about that tall. Bang, right away. Girls are just not going to be like that. So it's a totally different energy. You know what I'm saying? Leo's downstairs actually right now slamming into the wall and throwing cars down the steps at the wall. So it's like just a little bit different.
I mean, you got a daughter on the way. It's gonna be
I do.
Exciting time
We'll
to
have,
see
we'll
how
have
that
good
works.
balance here.
So
I
I
have a
want
feeling
for
my
number
daughter's
2,
going to be
I
kind of
want a girl.
tomboy because my wife's kind of a tomboy. So I feel like my daughter's going to be a tomboy. I don't think she's going to be girly. Like my wife doesn't even like pink. You know what I mean?
I definitely I would
Bring
hope for a
back the
daughter.
tomboys, dude. Tomboys are what, we're okay with. It's the step further than that I'm not okay with.
Okay, now this is just
Yeah, I
doing
mean,
a whole lot of
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, this.
I think you just chill right now. This is a Friday of like, what the fuck right now? Just chill for a minute. See what we do at these levels down here. Yeah.
a lot of stacked things.
look
down
below us. Opening range low. Previous day's New York VWAP. Previous day's point of control. Overnight VWAP. Previous day's value area low. Like
here. Yep.
Evan, do you miss talking about gambling with me? We never talk about gambling anymore.
I miss football.
should we start looking at the prediction markets?
Yeah, I mean, I look at them pretty frequently. I just don't know, like,
Should we start betting on weather? I
mean,
told
I
you
wouldn't
that
be
guy
against
created an AI algo to bet on weather, and he's fucking.
I
got like
listened to the
90% win rate.
podcast you told me to listen to about the prediction markets on All In, the All In episode 2 days ago or whatever. I listened to it.
Yeah.
There's got to be a lot of changes to prediction markets. It's too manipulatable right now. You can bet that it's gonna
All the
have a
sharps
streaker
versus
at the
the
NFL,
squares, right?
and then you can bet the streaker, right? So
Yeah.
it's too manipulatable.
Someone tweeting a certain amount of times in the day, and that person
Correct.
over
Right.
it.
Right. It's all insider trading. You can move money. Yeah. Right.
I was
So
talking to Sean, who works at DraftKings, my brother, because they came out with that DraftKings predictions, which I could do
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
Florida. And he
Mhm.
was saying it's because like these prediction markets, it's like
it's not
they're getting
gambling.
away with it without a gambling license. Where
Correct.
DraftKings, you need a gambling license for all these states.
Correct.
So like the way around it was like, all right, well then we're gonna go into Florida
you
too,
pull
like
up-
all these other.
Pull up
It's all
DraftKings
prediction,
stock.
it's not gambling.
Pull up DraftKings, please. Pull up DraftKings stock, Evan. Your screen's up, and then pull up FanDuel stock. Pull both of
I
those
already
up.
got it here on my watch list. Bang. 26.
Pull it up on the daily. This will tell you everything you need to know. I think that'll tell you what's winning: prediction markets or DraftKings. How
Yeah.
off that? That's what 50% off all time high.
I mean, look at this back. This was like COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. So from all time high, how far are we? Pretty far. Percentage wise, 40%.
65.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Now, do we have a public ticker for Polymarket yet, or no? Because it's not public. But
No.
I'm telling you, Randy, when you're asking what's the difference, what's the future, look at the stock price. That tells you everything you need to know. DraftKings gambling companies are taking a hit to prediction companies because
Yeah.
of what Evan just said. You don't need a gambling license to do predictions. It's crazy. It's a loophole.
But they're like, that shouldn't be allowed.
It's
Like
the same way. It's the same way NFTs were at the beginning, right? Like, is this a
What?
real
What's the
thing? Is it going to be
NFT?
NFT? I'm like,
Yeah.
will this be the same thing as that, where it's like a fad and then it fades? I don't think so. I think prediction
No.
market is here to stay, especially because, like, not to give a shout out, but TJR made a video about how you could hedge your trades. If you're in a swing trade, you could hedge that trade in prediction markets going the opposite direction. So there's a lot, bro.
But there are
I
people doing that.
you can hedge insurance. You don't need insurance.
Yeah.
You can hedge against your insurance costs by just placing bets in the prediction market that would cover your house if you get destroyed in a hurricane. So it's super interesting to see how that'll evolve. Plus, combine that prediction market shit with the tokenization of everything. Every stock, every asset, everything's going to be tokenized. How does that impact the prediction market? Probably more predictions to be had, you know? I like it. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a sign of capitalism. Is it going to have its good and bad? Of course, bro. Everything does. Polymarket
there
right
real
now.
quick. Double break
got-
open range immediately.
We got Oscars predictions tonight. Who wins Best Actor? Michael B. Jordan, 57%. Timothy Chalamet, 30%. Leo, 6%.
What movie for Leo? That one I was telling you about?
The one you were telling about. Nah, the one that I didn't like.
Got to watch it again. Give it a chance.
Look, Bitcoin 5-minute up or down. You can bet right now it has $42 million of volume in it just on Polymarket for the next 5 minutes of Bitcoin price movement. That's crazy. Presidential election winner for 2028 right now, JD Vance is in the lead. Gavin Newsom, Marco Rubio, Trump's in there somehow. Dwayne the Rock
Gavin
Johnson.
Newsom's going to run?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson's in here. Ivanka Trump's in here.
Stephen A. Smith in there.
Dude, what would you do if Gavin
Odds
Newsom
at
won the
1%.
election?
Odds at 1%.
Would you leave the United
That
States,
would be
Oscar?
Stephen A. Smith's at 1%. What'd you say, Randy?
If
Newsom
Gavin
may be the
Newsom won the
worst.
election, would you move?
No.
That'd just
President's
be
a bunch of
terrible.
bullshit. It's fucking puppet. Yeah, give me something to bitch about. I don't knock him too bad. I think a lot of Republicans knock him really, really bad. Running California is probably difficult. Has homelessness still been a problem? He can't solve that. Yeah. Is he a lion snake? Probably. But he's a good talker. He's tall, handsome. People are
looking.
gonna like him. He fits the presidential image like Obama did. People liked Obama just because of the way he spoke, not even what he said. Obama deported more people than Trump. No one talks about that because Obama can talk nice. It's how you look when you're president. It's not always about what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think you should run for president then, like clearly. If it's
too
about
short.
looks and the way you talk.
All the smart people don't run for president, bro. And I'm not in that group. So, no, but I think the craziest stuff that you can bet on now is like frontline movements of the war. How many missiles are going to land versus be shot today? Like, that is just crazy that you could sit at home and speculate on that and create.
Yeah, and who's
Money.
reporting that? Like, oh, there's a lot of volume in 12 missiles. Let's say there was only 11. What?
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. That's where these prediction markets need to tell you. Like, we're pulling the source from here. We'll decide by
Yeah.
this time, you know?
How do you know that's accurate? We can't get a damn single like
Yeah,
concrete
I didn't
number
see
out of
the
anything
football
from the
game
war.
to know that he scored.
U.S.-Iran
That's all.
ceasefire. Right now, U.S.-Iran ceasefire, it says by March 31st has the most volume in it. Most people saying yes.
Mark it on our calendars, guys. March 31st, we're going long, 10 minis. We're loading up.
What's
What are we
crazy
liking
about
down
this
here? Anyone
is
take the short on the break below New York? You got a little mid range to bottom of range. You're at the open range low and a couple levels down here, like we were saying. Could still set up as a higher low on the day, so I wouldn't marry the short too long, even if it does break lower. It's a nice trade from mid range to bottom. You could always look for another reentry if this does crack lower. I think someone
Well,
said they're short on NQ.
YM's basically sitting on the same levels as ES right now. Previous day's point of control.
Mhm.
Opening range low. So
It's
you have that.
happening, but like, how often do we break open range high, open range low, right back up to the open range high? It's happened for sure. I've definitely seen the triple break, but you got to see the New York go up sloping down right now. So we got to give this time before we jump into longs, unless you're playing longs from the extremes down here against VWAP.
right now. Prediction markets, it goes Seahawks, Rams, Bills, Chiefs, Patriots, Ravens, Chargers, Eagles for Super Bowl.
Ravens are like third or fourth on FanDuel and DraftKings.
That's what I'm saying. There's arbitrage to be had in here. Yeah.
That was also before their shit free agency shit.
Right.
Terrible. It was like a Poe
Okay, should
versus
we
like
get ready for another-
breaking. They traded and it was like their mascot. I was like, they're getting rid of Poe. They sent him to the
That's funny.
Giants.
That's so funny. Should we get ready for another giveaway, everybody? We'll do 2 more, maybe 3 more today. So we did 25Ks on the Ignites. Now we'll do 50Ks. Evan, can you pull up Top One Futures website real quick? Let's just talk about the difference between the Ignites and the new Elite Dailies. I think it would be good for everybody.
Yes.
So with these
Great.
Ignites, everybody, which Randy and I and Evan have all traded, you're getting the best, I think, of both worlds. You're getting the low cost, but you're getting the instant funded. If you want to go even lower cost, that's where these Elite Dailies really come into play because they're so much cheaper. The problem with those, if there is a problem, is you have a 3-day pass. You have to actually pass the thing before you can then take payouts. The instant funded, you get over the profit target, you're taking money out. So now, a couple of weeks ago, we were saying, hey, if you're already taking payouts, do regular instant fundeds. If you're new, do Ignites. I may flip this a little bit now and say, if you've already taken payouts, go to Ignites. If you're new, now go to evals. What do you guys think of that? The only con there in that argument now is the payout caps are lower on both of those, the Elite Daily and the Ignites, compared to the instant funded traditional. That's the only thing you're missing there is that has
And
a
the
bigger
Elite
payout.
is even less than the Ignite, isn't it?
It's either the same or a little less. You can pull it
I'll
up
do all
real
that
quick.
right now.
Yeah, if you just search payouts, it's there. If you go to the Elite Dailies, scroll down, it's there.
Because it was just like for the beginners, yeah,
That's
there's
not
no
how you spell
wrong.
payout. I don't know what the fuck that was. That is not how you spell payout. WLIR. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, Peter, you
rules.
know about these, bro? What do you know about that, Peter?
I guess
My son
thousand?
loves these. Mango clementine organic hydration water. It's slamming.
You
That
got
just
everything.
sounds so sus.
Dude, ask me how much these things are for 6 or 9 of them. It's more than I pay Randy in a month. They're stupid expensive.
Tell us one more time.
you
What are
have
they?
them.
Mango, clementine, organic, fucking space water. Like what
Organic
the fuck did you say?
hydration water.
Oh man,
Organic.
you just got
Run it
hustled,
by
bro,
me.
by Gavin Newsom.
Run it by me again how we got organic water. Run that
Yeah.
one through me. Run that one through me one time. What's non-organic water? Run that one up. Come on. Love, I can't wait to we should have a stream of debunking bullshit. Organic to me has become bullshit. Anything organic, I don't even believe it anymore.
Oh, it's so bullshit. It's crazy.
It's so bullshit, bro. You know what's organic? Planting your own food, getting your own seed, your own soil. That's probably the closest thing you're going to fucking get to healthy and organic. Pretty crazy that we rip up and then we just dump like that.
Yeah.
I
Have
marked
all
the
the
long up
amateurs.
off of the overnight view up, and
I mean, NQ's about to
glad I
fully
didn't
flip
take it.
market open. YM has fully flipped. YM is now red.
Yeah.
So literally, if you pull up ES, it's value area high rejection, right back down to value area low. So when we talk about trading within the value areas, I said to Randy, I'm like, wouldn't you see this as a value area high rejection? Because it's not closing above it. He said, yeah. So when we can't get above the value area high, we usually go back to POC or to value area low, usually.
and now we're back at value area low.
Crazy. That's pretty
NQ
crazy.
sitting on its previous day's New York, still
Look at
inside its opening range.
High of day, new low of day, new high of day. Is there a lower low in this thing? That'd be crazy. or is it more likely to
No,
set
you think
some
he
sort
makes
of
new
bottom?
lows on the
That's what
Friday?
I'm saying. That would be the most
That'd be crazy.
erratic price action. That'd be the definition of no follow through. Let's see if it forms a higher low somewhere in here. And
Don't
you're
get in
well
front
away
of it.
from VWAP
I would
anyways if you're looking for shorts.
I would not get in front of it here. Like, I wouldn't just come in and buy this.
No.
No,
Well,
no,
you
no.
can't now that we've traded through the overnight.
you're
Like, you
undervalued
want
where
to
you
see us
are.
trade back into that overnight. Like you want to see the buyer step in with some strength before you try and jump in front of this.
I mean, it literally, it was at this price this morning. This is 3 hours of price action. It just erased. Gone. So
Bookmap
And-
giving us anything this morning?
NQ, not as much.
Column?
YM under previous day VWAP. Take a look at crude oil. Inching back up to 95. Watch that. Bitcoin, 74K today. It's close. It's close. How's our stocks looking too? Amazon's a little sideways.
Apple's red now.
Yeah, but look at Meta. Meta gap down and it's now at the high of session basically here.
Your
Microsoft.
ingredient index on Bitcoin's at 15.
So that's coming up actually. It was actually lower.
Yeah. And then the fear ingredient index is 25 out of 100 on the indices.
Wow.
That's CNN though.
Yeah. You trust them?
Yeah,
Randy, what do you
fear
got here?
15 out of what, like 20?
I'm debating on trying a long.
Yeah.
Extreme one, yeah, it's a bounce. Find that higher
On
low. I
NQ
don't
or
hate
on
it.
ES?
I think ES.
On ES, I'm gonna try a long with my stop.
I don't hate it.
I had a nice
Stop
win
it,
in the
stop it.
overnight session that
I got you up
I'm
on
gonna-
screen there, Randy.
yeah, I'm taking it in my Top Step account. You can see I'm up 500 in this account. So
I
wanna
love it.
start-
You're on the wrong side of New York VWAP. That's all I don't like.
yeah. No, I don't. I agree with you, and that's why I'm not taking it in those TOF accounts. I just want to
This
see. I
also-
like this hold of the value area low. We trade back into this overnight VWAP. But what did I say before? When you said stepping in front of this, I want to see the buyer step back in for a second.
Yeah.
The buyers has stepped back in for a sec. NQ's bouncing off his previous days. New York, it's overnight. So let's see.
I think you have to
See if I can
scalp
get
it
some
with
lift
it.
here.
Like if you get to New York, are you going to close it? Not let it turn back around into a lower high again, like we did a couple weeks ago.
Yes. No, that's where. Fucking thank God I got you here, cause I have
You have
my.
to take profit at high of day.
Yeah, you knew it,
This
right?
makes a new high. Yeah, you never know. Let's see if it has the juice for that.
So let's see.
Sini, I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys have made trading for me so clear. Trading 100% clicks to me now. Love to hear it. Love to hear that it's starting to click.
Can I give you something real quick?
Sure.
February CPI shows the K-shaped economy and prices. Falling is eggs, down 42% year over year. Used cars and car insurance also down. Rising is apparel in its biggest jump since 2018, 8 years. And then Medicare care is up, airline fares are up, lodging is up. So goods are deflating, services are inflating. I don't know how to interpret that, honestly. I don't have a take on that beyond just, okay, it's a fact. But I think that's
Ask
interesting. to know.
chat.
Yeah, that's actually what I should do. You're right.
Chat it up.
I'm putting my email in the chat again in the live chat there for whoever needs it for the giveaway. Please email me if you won one of the 2 accounts this morning. Let me grok it. I've been big on grok, Randy.
I would love to know the chat's opinion, guys, on what AI you guys are using and what you prefer. Because I'm contemplating on getting away from ChatGPT and looking at Claude or Gemini.
Yeah.
I just don't need to have 2 or 3 subscriptions. I'd like
Right.
to have
Yeah.
one.
Right.
I don't like the way chat responds to me all the time in such a
No,
positive
I agree
attitude.
with that. I'm just
It's
used to
too
using
fucking
it and it
popular.
already knows so much about me.
Yeah,
I wish I could dump all that into something else.
you can. So I've
Oh, you
watched
can?
now, guys. Yeah, they show you how to write a prompt in Chat GPT. It will create a prompt. You take that prompt and you drop it in
That
Claude
makes
under
sense,
your
dude.
information.
Give me everything you got. I'm going to another AI.
Basically. And then you can ask, I seen a guy do it, and then you ask Claude, like, tell me about me. And it fucking told the guy the craziest shit about him.
Okay, you want to hear what Grok says about that K-shaped inflation? It says it hits differently. It hits different people unequally. Lower income folks often spend more on basics like food, which might be dropping, but also on must-haves like healthcare, which are rising. This can make life harder for poor people. Richer people might not notice as much since they can afford the increases in services like flights. It's like two parallel worlds. That's what it's saying. So the things that are dropping are not necessarily going to help poor people enough, is I guess the way to interpret that. Help the lower class enough. Yeah, everybody's on Claude in the chat, Randy, you see?
It's good to know.
Ev, you can get ready and we can do another giveaway here before 10:30.
Let's keep it on Randy's trade.
Okay.
We get
Let's
a
see
pump
what
up. I
happens
mean,
here. back inside the opening range low. Let's see if we can get break back inside it with some strength again. Just watching this.
Never broke out somehow, some way. Still building
That's
higher
one
lows
thing
from its
I know.
opens, but YM and ES a little bit uglier.
What are you doing this weekend, Evan?
I'm building my big old desk. I got it last night.
Oh,
Putting the
yeah.
whole desk together. That'll be a bitch.
Do you want to go to the UFC fight at the White House? The tickets are going to be free.
What?
Yeah, I saw Dana White said 85,000 tickets free.
But just like GA.
Yeah, you want to go?
Sure. When is
I
that?
think we
This
should go.
June?
It's not far from me. Fly up to me and we'll go.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of far
At the
from you.
White House?
Yeah, I'm 3 hours
Washington,
from
DC?
DC. Yeah,
4
2 hours. No, not
Dude,
even.
Iran's gonna drop a fucking nuke on you and Dana White, man. It's
If
gonna
I
be game
die
over.
during UFC,
Don't
at
do
the
it. You're
White
not
House-
going. You're not fucking going. I'm
Nah,
not letting
dude,
you.
that's an epic way to go. If I die, because dude, how did Dad die? Dad was at the UFC, the first one at the White House.
At the
It
White House.
started World War III. Your dad sacrificed himself for us to go put boots on the ground and have millions of our sons and daughters die in Iran. I can't wait. Can't wait. Gonna be sick.
Gonna be sick.
I will leave America though if they do a draft, Randy. Gavin Newsom's a pussy. I don't give a fuck about that. I will leave if they try to do a draft because I'm not letting my
Into
son go fight.
Mexico.
Yeah, I'm not letting my son fight for these fuckers. Not for a war that I don't agree with. If somebody
I think
attacks
he's
us
really
and we
young.
need to draft, different conversation. You attack us and I believe that you attacked us and we need to kick your ass, draft. Just for these politicians to get oil money, suck my dick. You're not taking me or my son. You know what I'm saying? Not a chance.
Cameron's long 6704.
Sorry if that sounded un-American. It's not that I don't support the troops here, everybody. I just don't support my son being forced to go fight a war that we don't agree with, that I don't agree with.
Isn't
Valid.
he too?
Very valid.
My
But that's, I
brother-in-law,
think-
I have all my family's in the service, so I have no knock on the service. If you want to be in the service, go in the service. I'm talking about mandatory drafting someone that doesn't want to be there. That's where I got to put my foot down.
You know what movie I just saw? You should watch. It was on Netflix. It was a War Machine.
Yeah, James said to watch it. I want to watch it.
What's the guy from Blue Mountain State? That guy.
Yeah,
The Reed
yeah,
Beard and all
Thad-
that. He
Thad
was,
Castle.
he was the guy. It was good.
Yeah,
Love
everybody
a
said
good
it was
military
good.
movie.
Yeah, same.
I'm just reading the comments on the chat and the Claude got a lot of wins. Gemini's. Troy said Claude for coding and building programs. I built my own Bloomberg terminal with it. Fucking Troy. Chat
Yeah.
GPT for
I've
everyday
seen that all
shit.
over Twitter, bro. All over Twitter, people are doing that.
I love that.
Dubai real estate is down to 2 or 3 year lows right now. Every day it just
Crazy.
keeps dropping. I mean, what's crazier
Come on.
is that they are putting people in jail for putting up videos of Iranian drones hitting in
Yeah,
Dubai.
that's wild. 20
That's
people
what's
have come so
actually
far,
crazy.
right?
That's what's
You
actually
like
crazy.
bully someone in the UK off Twitter or
Right.
something. Don't you get arrested?
Yeah, but Dubai wasn't supposed to. I thought Dubai was supposed to be more free and independent. You know,
Yeah.
I really thought they were supposed to be different. Yeah, I mean, Dubai sounds great until this shit happens. Zero taxes and 130-degree heat sound great until this happens, until you're on the doorstep of the craziest country in the world, basically, other than North Korea. All right, maybe top 5 craziest countries. I think, though, in the future, my son will live through a period of time where Iran and the United States are on the same team. Whatever they're doing with this, whatever global government, one world, there will be a time where we're all friends. I just don't know when it is. I don't see it lasting forever. The power that runs the world, I feel like, is getting closer and closer. Globalization makes everybody closer and closer and closer and closer year by year, you know? So I have a feeling that could be in the future too. But man, did you see how viral that post of mine went yesterday?
My
That one has
sister's
the
loving
most
your
views.
content right now.
I mean, like that one I knew was going to do well. I didn't know it was going to do that well. This conspiracy theory is so crazy it might actually be true. Boom, that's a great hook, man.
But
a
that's
good-
yes, I was gonna say because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be so fucking crazy. It's gonna be true.
that's why I'm saying like that theory. I think it gets shared so much because you're like, oh yeah, we know we're buddy with Israel. Digging a canal wouldn't be off the table. Why would it be? So it is crazy. Ready, Evan? Can we do the giveaway now?
No trades
10:30.
for me yet, Rob or Austin. Just kind of sitting here.
10:30.
It might be a little slow, so yeah. start the giveaway after.
Giveaway.
Something happens, I'll be jumping up
Giveaway.
and down. You'll see.
Duck race. Yeah. 50Ks, 50K Ignite account. Thanks to Top One Futures. You can use the code ASFX if you want to save with Top One Futures. Remy, you're probably not going to win this one, buddy, but it was a really good effort. Good effort on the sprint there.
Let's
I'm
see.
going for Amarjeet Matharu. That's my fellow Punjabi. So
As you say that, he fucking falls off. So that was not
Yeah,
good.
there goes Remy. That sucks.
See, Remy.
oh, Rashmi, Rashmi. Let's go.
What is going on?
Go. Nice.
It's because Tanner made that comment yesterday about the stinky Indians.
Yeah, that's what it was. Here you
It's
go,
getting
everybody.
lit up
There's
now
my
by
email.
Indians everywhere.
Make sure you shoot me an email. We'll make sure that we get that 50K to you. We'll do one more right now. Let's do another 50K Ignite. Run it, Ev.
Whoever's in
If you're
first,
watching on
Eric,
X-
you're fucked. Superman's
if you're
fucked.
watching
You don't
on
want
X
to be
or on
first.
YouTube-
Chat. There he goes.
If you're watching on X or YouTube, we do this giveaway just for our ASFX TV members, everybody. So if you're watching and you're like, how do I enter? You can only enter if you're an ASFX TV member.
Funny how.
Okay.
Like I'm a clown. I amuse you. Nope. Gone. Benedict.
Benedict. Is that our Benedict? Like from Black Shirt
Think so.
Club?
Benedict
Nice.
M.
Yeah.
Okay,
and-
good.
Yep.
Very
Nice,
happy to give that
nice.
to you. Again, I'll put my
Fancy.
email in the chat. If you won today, please just shoot me an email and I will get those accounts to you. We did
Think
4
it's
so
your
far.
personal capital.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's good. Good.
Double it and give it to the next person.
How's your trade looking, Randy?
Oh,
We're good.
close. Even have the New York Group on there, my friend? Yeah, like
I have it over
67,
here.
14.
14's in New York. Thanks, Ev. Thanks for calling that out, brother.
Then we'll get some poly markets on which duck is going to win. What decoration is it going to have on its head? What color? They got 10:30. Let's get some. I mean, this is right at 10:30. You got those nice bullish bars. Let's see if we get a little push here. I think a couple people joined you on the long. I think some people also maybe short. I don't know.
NQ's back above its New York now. That's why I'm doing.
Oh, it's looking good. NQ's breaking it. So I'm not going to tell you to break your rules and knock it out, but there's.
No, I think I might just pull my stop up here on this candle close.
Yeah, maybe trim. I don't know what you got on this puppy. But
Just
it's looking
5
good right at
micros.
10:30. You had the pullback bar for those last 30 minutes. Like I was saying, it was overextended on the 15-minute. Could want to work higher here. But you do you. You do you.
See if we get a
Put
little
money in your
pop here.
pocket.
Do.
Don't break the rules.
Let's see if we get another little pop. This is just going to take me out, but that's fine. I'm good with it. We're at the New York VWAP. It's basically what we're sitting on. 714s where I have my
Yeah,
Take
the
profit.
Trade was bounce to mid-range.
Yeah, good trade, Randy. Pretty
Thanks.
sideways, honestly, with the way the price action looks. I mean, it's a bigger range, but it's pretty sideways today for us.
It's kind of like Wednesday. I took the losing long, and then we pivoted to the shorts. Was that
Yeah.
that day? You took the
Yeah.
Trump news long, and I got in.
Yep.
Kind of looks the same.
Yep.
Like this could still be the lower highs into this afternoon. But NQ
So
did
far, I
take
got-
its New York a little stronger, and it never broke outside the open range low. So it had been holding up bullish. So see if the longs try to make a stand back in again. The indicators all green. YM recovered as well. So
Yeah.
take your money out though. If you got in long from the bottom, you're now mid range. Do something.
So I told myself this morning with this Top Step account, if I got it to $4,000, I'll take 2K out. And now I'll take out 1,700. So that's going to be my biggest Top Step payout yet.
Damn.
Yeah, qualified already. I was up 500. So worst case scenario, I was taking 1,500 out, or I was going to take out, try and go for $2,000 today. I'm taking out right in the middle, 1,700 of that. So it's like,
Great job, buddy. That's a month's worth of rent in Mexico.
yeah, well, it's actually half a month's worth of rent where I'm staying, but still, it's good.
Yeah. Great
So
job.
I'm
Chad,
very,
good job.
very, very happy that I just didn't like give
Marry
up on
this.
that account
No,
and
this
be
is
like,
gonna come
I'm
back
not
down,
gonna
I
go
think,
for
bro.
it.
It's a great exit. It's the right exit. Same thing with me. Hey, like yesterday, Randy, on the trade you didn't get out on. Was that yesterday or the day before? Right. So now
Yesterday.
when it popped on the news, like Evan was saying, so now it's good. React.
Oh
to the
yeah,
VWAP.
day before yesterday. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Evan, I think you weren't on stream with us that day, and I was in the same long, and I had a beautiful entry buying the fucking bottom, and I just didn't take profits at the New York VWAP because I
I was
wanted
there.
that
That's why I
move to
told
the
you
highs.
today.
And Evan was like,
Look at your
and
exit
I-
now, bro.
"Yeah, I know. I took a break even on that trade that Evan was talking about." And so this one, I was like, I'm glad Evan shouted it out because I had my take profit at the highs again, at
Yep.
session highs.
Yep.
So
Give me a new high day.
this is why it's so important to be part of a community and a group like this. I hate to sound like I'm fucking trying to sell this shit, but it's like this is fucking the reason why we're always
that's true.
talking. The
Yeah.
chat's always going, the Discord's always going. Like there's always something like bouncing.
You really
ideas.
got to love it, though. That's the thing. It's like if you don't love trading, you won't be able to talk about it that much and be that
Yeah.
deep in it. You got to have the bug for it. You know, we have a good
That's
mix
awesome.
of it. We got the technical
Like,
side of it. We do the macro side of it. We do everything, you know. So when you have a good grasp across everything, it makes it easy to follow because there's just so much interesting shit happening every day.
Yeah, and I obviously wanted you to make as much money as possible, but like you're in the trade thinking about money now and the reward and what can I get out of it. I'm not in the trade, so I could just say you should probably get out of VWAP. Like I have no dollar amount tied to it, so I'm just going to speak honestly. Like you should probably get out there, like VWAP to
Hey, you're
VWAP.
hitting a level. Hey, you're hitting a level. Right.
You're speaking. You're thinking of money. I'm not. It's not my trade. So you need like that outer voice telling you the reasoning of what you probably should do, not what you might want to do, though.
Look at it coming down, Randy, right off your exit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
could be a
kick
lower
it
high.
3 minutes later and you feel way different about the trade.
I mean, yeah, for this idea that he was taking, it's the fighting the view up reversion, trade back to the view up. That's the trade idea. It's not like I'm long down here. I hope we go to the highs forever.
This feels
just
so
trying to
weak to
scalp.
me. This
Can
feels
we
like
go back to my screen for 1 sec, Austin? Are you gonna take a trade?
No. We can go back to
I
that.
just Austin likes to do this, so I just got to do this, guys. Like,
No,
look at
I
these
wanted to
payouts.
hide
Look
it.
at these payouts.
Listen,
Like,
I
look
wanted
at
to
this.
hide it. I wanted to hide it so you didn't have your personal information showing. So now that you got it up, let's get it up.
Oh,
Everybody,
yeah,
W
so
in
it's
the
like-
chat for Randall. Biggest payout with Top Step yet. That's a huge W, Randy. Huge.
It
W,
hasn't
bro.
it hasn't updated yet, but it will update at some point today, and I'll take the payout. Like it's got obviously the balance is not there yet, but like I said, like look at these two accounts, like they're right for a payout. But I'm just like
Great job,
patient.
buddy.
Let's get them going. So, but just look at the payouts. Like it's you got to once you get that, you get in the flow. You just gotta just keep going with it and be consistent. So
No, bro, you are doing fantastic. You know, Evan's been around. A lot of people have tried to be a part of our staff like you have. No one has succeeded as quickly as you have, in a year, really, to become a leader amongst the group. And now doing this every day, like as if you've been doing it for a long time, you make it look easy, bro. We have
Well,
our
they're
ups
not
and
here,
downs.
are
We
they?
got our good days and our bad days. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stroking you that hard. You still do some dumb shit like hold on to that trade into the news, but so do I. So that's okay. It's about the bell curve of it all. And I think that's why everybody loves you when they give you good reviews, because you show up and you stay consistent. You show the same approach.
Yeah.
You don't show, you align with everything we talk about. No home runs, stacking wins. You embody all of that super well, which then for the listeners, I think is extremely relatable. And that is motivation. Motivation isn't like, you can do it, man. It's seeing somebody that you see yourself in doing something that you want to do. That's true motivation, because then you believe
and you know what's motivation for me right now is Ben in the Black Shirt Club.
Yeah.
Taking the third payout. He's been trading since June. Just like me, he's a few years younger than me, but he went from a career in real estate, wanted to segue into something else. And I love it that he's just got his head down and he's fucking just going. And it's so cool. When I first started reading his DRCs, I thought he'd been trading a lot longer. And then on his hot seat, I found out he's been trading since June. So just took his third payout, but that's my motivation. Seeing him learning from everything that I learned over 2.5 years, he's taking in even faster. And that's that for me is
the sauce.
That gets me fired right up.
So if you guys haven't left a review and mentioned Randy, I put the link there. I want to do a $500 cash giveaway when we get to 500 reviews. Go throw a review in there and mention Randy, especially today, taking that big payout. What a great way to end the week. No one seems to be red in the chat today, which is great. Flat or green, which is awesome. And then Randy leading from the front there with that payout. So now, Randy, I've been taking these daily payouts, like a lot of them, but they're not big. Yesterday was the biggest one for 1,000. Like, I wonder who's in the lead between the four of us of total payouts in amount, not amount of payout. You know what I'm saying?
So the hedging controversy slowed me down for the new year, but I would have been, can we start from December 1st? Can we just go back?
No. We start from the year.
December
You said the
1st?
year. But yeah, I mean, I have payouts in December, so if you want to start from December, I guess.
I got to go back and look at the date. So
I had a nice scalp in
You're
the chat.
buying
I'll
off.
add it up. I'll add it up today. We'll talk about it on Monday. We'll reveal on Monday where we're at.
What do you got here?
Real quick, saying there's long into it and there's a short back away from VWAP. There's multiple
Yeah.
trades. It's been
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Long at the open, like very short-lived moves. Get your money, get out. Randy made money long. Someone else made money short. Pretty sideways here now. See it higher, but I also don't love how flat the VWAP is. We're in the middle of the range, sideways. Find this one.
Dallas said, what are we not liking today? Dallas, I've had 2 payouts this week. Good week. I can take a payout with the next winning trade, so I'm just not in a rush to trade. I don't. Where do you see a trade today that I would take? A break and retest, a New York VWAP hard take, in trend, nothing. It popped at the open. I don't trade that. It comes back down. I don't trade that short. Randy is fighting New York VWAP. I'm trying not to do that, so I don't take that. So there's just nothing for me. So I'm just nothing. But I have the week in focus, bro. I've taken 2 payouts this week. So it's like, if I do 2 payouts a week every week with this account, I'm going to be very happy. So.
And I want to make sure the chat knows that I fought the New York VWAP. I did it in one account that I was up on already. I was risking what I was up already because I told myself I was going to do that. I didn't take it in my new 50K accounts because I'm fighting the New York VWAP is not my best setup. So it's like, you got to remember, it's like we can always take a trade, but it's like what account, what's the reasoning behind it?
Honestly, and two, like we've pushed hard this week. Some of us, like me and Evan, coming back from the trip, definitely feeling it today, tired. So it's like I don't slam on my trading when I feel that way. I slam on my trading when, like the memes now they make, not to say the same joke twice today, but remember like when you find out your son's a boy and it's like a bear growling and it's like an American plane shooting a missile. It's like all this American shit. And it's like playing. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? When you feel like that, that's when I am going to be like, ding, 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 ding. And then the other times I'm like, save my money. Even today, bro, I've had 2 cups of coffee and an energy drink and I just can't feel that locked in. Maybe I need a Zyn or something, but so I feel like, Drew, I know myself super well. And like, when I feel like that, I'm like, I'm going to go literally walk on the treadmill with a weighted vest as my workout today. So it's like, I'm a little slower today. I'm a little softer today, So I feel like knowing myself, knowing when I feel like I should press, knowing when I feel like I should back off has helped me. Cause I feel like the worst feeling is, and Zach, I hate when he says this. So I told him to stop fucking saying it. He's like, every time I take a payout, I always lose the next day. I'm like, stop saying that. But there is some truth to it of like, you get a bunch of payouts, you get the foot off the gas a little bit. You're like, and then the next day you come in and kind of make shitty decisions. So I'm always conscious of that too. Like when I'm having a good week, I know I'm more likely to also make dumb decisions because it's confident. So I'm cautious instead of being overconfident. Yeah.
That's just like the lack of urgency of like, I don't feel the need of like, I don't need to trade today to try to make my week go from red to green. It already is.
No, green. But I can fuck up my week real quick, if I don't like the setup.
Like, whether I make $300 today or just do it again on Monday, like nothing really changes. I'll still go into the weekend feeling good because the week has already been good. So like, if it's not screaming at me of like, oh, you need to capitalize on this opportunity, you'd feel stupid not taking it. I just don't need it. If I was flat on this week, like break even, then I probably would be like, come on, let's get a win so I can, get green on the weekend. But I'm like, the position I put myself in by trading well Monday through Thursday allows me the luxury of being able to not need to do anything on a Friday.
Correct.
So I'm not saying I'm not going to trade today. It's just nothing I love. Yeah, hey. I want more information outside this range. I mean, I'm trading NQ, right? So if this can finally break lower, I pulled up Wednesday real quick. It was different morning price action, but there was a long here, potential long there, and then it turned bearish. So we'll see if we find anything at 12 or 1 o'clock. I'm not going to stick around too late on a Friday, but see if you find something. If not, I'm totally fine. Chipotle today, buy one, I think get one free. So that's the more important news. If you show up with a tattoo, then I got one.
That's good. I saw that. I knew someone was going to talk about that.
Is it buy one, get one or buy one half? I don't know, but I'm
buy one, get one free. Yeah.
You're going anyways.
Get them games.
Oh, what a Friday.
Matt said, please look at the USD Turkish lira chart. It will blow your mind. That chart's always blown my mind, bro. You want to pull that up real quick? USD TRY, Evan? Just take a look at that.
Forex.
Little Forex.
USD what?
TRY. Turkish lira. Excuse me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Put it up on the daily. Put it up on the daily. That's just poor liquidity. Yeah. Look at that chart. Right. It's the devaluation of the Turkish lira against the dollar. That's what that chart means. every
What
single day.
happened March 25th, March 19th
Probably
of last year.
central bank intervention, probably.
Can you trade that? Like, can you make money on that? Or no?
Yeah, you buy it. The traders that are making money on this trade are long. When you hear traders in movies and shit talk about like, I'm long the dollar to the lira, they are betting that the value of the lira goes down against the US dollar. That's what this chart is showing you. Every single day, the lira is losing a little bit more purchasing power to the dollar because that means there's 44 Turkish lira to 1 US dollar. So a year ago, it was 30, and a year ago, it was 15. We traded Forex back when this was at 15. Go all the way back in 2017, 2018.
What does Tory do in a situation like this? That's
Shut up, Evan.
insane.
Go back to 2017, 2018. You'll see, I think it was at $15. And that's when we were looking at it first. And then it ripped. Yeah.
2017?
Yeah. 2017.
Oh, we're back there.
What was it then?
That's so funny.
17? Yeah, 3.6.
360. And then I think it pops to like 15 at some point. And then it slows down
2018,
right there. Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing a coffee, boys. One sec.
Ooh, it's like a square. It's like horizontal and vertical lines. That's so fucking weird.
So we're lower now under value area low. I just,
Yes, sir.
it feels weak, bro, but I just don't know where we're getting extension now lower.
I mean, take
Delta-
it to regular trading hours at this point, and then I'll just look for a pullback to this level. But I'd like to get outside the open range a little bit more.
Right.
Get the view up sloping down here.
Right.
I'll look for a retest over here.
Right.
You're either short up here, or you're now waiting for view ups to be dragged down because this is turning more bearish, and then maybe you catch it a little bit later on. Right, because you saw the potential higher lows, couldn't make the higher high. The lower lows coming in. So read and react to that new information. But also realize that it doesn't have to make like a lower low like on the week. Like this can just play within today's overnight low, today's overnight or today's New York high, right? Just play within here. It is a Friday. It's been a lot of noise, a lot of news this week. So it's like Friday, Monday's low. We're still gonna be a bullish week if we close up here.
Yep.
Like
Delta's red now.
another 400 points. I don't know.
Delta's gone red now.
Yeah, YM flipped back down. All of it.
Dude, look at this guy. Release the Tanner interview. Relax. You think bossing me around is going to get you what you want? Do you really think I'm going to respond well to being spoken to like that? Do you know who I am? Evan, tell these motherfuckers that is not the way you're going to get what you want from me. Bossing me around.
You have to do is DM me for the right price, and I'll get you the footage early.
No.
Pirated.
Pirated. Yeah, it says copyright Evan Dyer on you can't even see anything. It just says that on screen.
I'm like coughing while I'm filming it on my TV.
Right, you're in the movie theater. That's like one of them. Like ripped it. Yeah.
Someone walks right in front of me.
Yeah, the pod this weekend's good. Anybody in a trade here? 81 now. Anybody still holding on to a short?
Short or nothing. And like we said, Randy playing the reversion, you got to trade it for what it is to the VWAP and then back down.
Randy's exit was good. Glad he didn't.
A couple weeks ago, I remember he launched it here, wanted to see some sort of order filled or whatever up here, ignored this, and then lost. So keep him in check this time, and he makes money. So good bounce back.
If you invert the chart, if you invert it, we could have played the double break trade long today because it broke opening range high first. So if you flip it upside down, then it looks like the same trade we took all week or that I took all week. Yeah. You buy that break above New York VWAP, trade it up to overnight VWAP.
And when you see like that, since I like long, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, that's clean.
Yeah, I take that right. Isn't that crazy? So it's the same trade, but upside down, and you don't like it because it's a short.
Yeah.
So it's there. The double break is there every single day this week. It's crazy. Okay, I say we wrap up, Ev. Great stream, buddy. Good job.
Go get Chipotle this afternoon. Get a good workout in. We got a Blackstreet Club call. And then we'll head into the weekend.
Yep. So I'll see you at 1 o'clock. Everybody, good luck on the shorts. If you're still rocking the shorts, Randy, congrats on the big payout, buddy. Great job on the trade. Randy, we were saying how good your exit was there as this thing continues to come lower. And we were also saying how really we could have been short on the take of New York VWAP mid-range, but it's interesting for those of us that like the longs. We don't see it as clearly until in hindsight, as if this chart, we inverted it and it looked a lot nicer for the long. So, but I think
no, exactly. Even after we rejected New York VWAP,
who broke something?
Oh, I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? I took a payout. Fuck. What
Yeah,
else
that's
does
$1,700
TV?
will cover it. Tell him
Yeah.
money bags, Randy's got your back. Whatever you need. Go
We'll
smash
get
some
gold
dishes,
cups
dude.
so they
Bang,
don't crack.
bang,
We'll
bang.
get gold,
Look at-
solid gold.
Evan, aren't you supposed to say that, bro? He's so rich, he's smashing plates now.
Yeah, he's just like, what is
Oh,
it?
Anytime, dude, I tell Evan I'm going to get gas. He's like, "Oh, you're so rich, you can get gas in your car." I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like,
No, he said my driver just got back from filling up my car. I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
oh my gosh, Jeeves, my driver, Jeeves.
Yeah. Well, Huey in the chat said yesterday he was up $3,000 on the week. He was going to stay flat, and what did he do? He stayed flat. So good job,
Oh,
man.
nice.
Yeah, man,
That was good.
stack the
Horror
weeks
story
here,
at the
boys.
end of that.
Some of you are first week here. You got 3 more weeks on your free month. You'll make plenty of money with us. So hang out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, great job, everybody. So we're back next week. As usual, full week of streams. Wednesday, we have a big stream with Clay from Top One Future. So we'll have some special discounts then. But that's it. Housekeeping stuff, just Wednesday. Black Shirt Club meetings Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then podcast on Saturday. So we're locked the fuck in.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See you next week, chat.
Yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good job, boys.
Peace.